my God! Oh, the spoon! Holy shit!
You thought we were done? No, we're not done. Welcome back. LAN Downunder 2024, Alienware Arena, Fortress Melbourne. Are we ready?
Yeah? Yeah,
Come on.
Sweet. Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
Awesome.
Come on,
great.
guys. Come on.
It's great.
Talk to them.
All right. So, who's keen for the LAN Downunder 2024?
Come on.
Yeah? Okay, no. I'm not sure if you guys got the memo. Like, I'm sorry, Mitchell, but make some fucking noise if you're keen for the LAN Downunder 2024 Grand Finals! Yeah! That's what it's all about!
That is what it's about, and we have our final two teams here. The first one, Soirée. Come on up, fellas. Come on. One by one, walk on up. We've got Connor. We've got Enrith. We've got Down. Come on. We've got Lau. We've got Cookie. And we have Silvo.
This is the powerhouse
Silvo
roster.
Docs, the man, the myth. And we've also got Locke as the coach, don't you forget. That's the hell of a man right there. And then the other side, Struck Minds. Take me through it.
Struck Minds, all right.
Come on up, Struck Minds.
We got Fane,
Woo!
Rover, Andrew, Doge, Matt on the captain, and Lex. Woo! Make some noise.
Let's fucking go! All right. Now, I've organised this in advance. We're going to do a short interview. So I'll get this fella here. Come on up. And there's a fella over here. I'm not sure which one.
I believe it was Cookie.
Come on over. So we have Matt from Struck Minds. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah.
You're excited for this one?
I'm very excited. Yeah, great venue this year, and it should be fun.
And how do you feel about your odds in this one?
You know, we've had a few close encounters our time, so we'll see how we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now, Cookie, obviously you guys are the defending champions with 2 LANs under your belt already. 3 if you count the roster from 2019, and you've sort of rebranded to Soirée, no longer with the Witness anymore. How are you guys feeling about this LAN, having 2 under your belt already?
We're feeling pretty good. This one's going to be much closer than ones previously, so we're pretty hyped. Yeah.
Awesome. And I've noticed that you guys have Enrith this year as well, so that's the powerhouse demo coming back into play. And is it nice having a familiar group of your boys just capping the points, getting the frags together?
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to have him back. Yeah, we missed him a lot, but he's a bit washed, so we'll see what happens.
A little bit washed.
I got one other thing for you, Matt. Undefeated so far.
Yeah.
You're going to keep it up? Come on.
You know, we might.
No, you're definitely 3 map sweeping. You're definitely 3 map sweeping.
Exciting for Cookie, you know. Getting old and...
All right. Well, you guys get back to your seats. Come on, get your pre-game.
Get warmed
soak
up.
in.
We want a clean game, a clean fight.
That sucked. I was really hoping for like a full-on boxing.
Yeah,
fight.
come on!
But let's go.
Come on!
Come on! This is the grand finals, and we're going to throw it straight on over to our analysis, and they're going to tell us about what's going on in this match.
Wow, it's us. Yeah.
Hi, Mom!
Well, we're on the final day of the LAN Downunder 2024. Obviously joining me today on the couch, obviously myself, Ghost, and we got Chimes to my left, and we also have Freaky as well.
Hello.
Boys, so we're at the final day and the grand final of the LAN, and I guess we'll quickly run straight through with the vetoes here, which I currently have up on my little laptop here.
How nice of you. Let's have a look. Yes. So we've got Struck Minds, first ban on product, fearing the DM fest. You know, Cookie's going to whip out the Force of Nature probably. Might see some Silvo Sniper, but not this time. So soirée then picked Granary. They performed really well today on that against FMCL. Get that 5-1. Good prediction by wils. So look forward to it. Try to repeat that maybe. Struck Mines, then banned Sleepy Sunshine, which is a bit... We like pug maps. We like Sunshine. It's fun. It's interesting. We still want those soldiers to get a bit too crazy. Soirée banning Bagel. So, look, that's not everyone's favorite Koth map. I enjoy it as a demo player. And then we've also got Gullywash, picked by Struck Mines. Soirée picked Snakewater. Reckon has been banned by Struck Mines at the end. Soirée banning Prolands, fearing that upset from yesterday. And the final map will be Process, picked by Struck Mines. Yeah, good map pool. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's a really good map pool, and overall, I think it's really solid for both of these teams. Obviously, Proland's getting taken out kind of makes sense, obviously, from what happened Audience Day during that round 4 game, which was the only game that Soirée dropped against, and also obviously Struck Mines here. But overall, I think it's a really good map pool. Obviously, starting on product, where it's going to be very DM heavy. Curious to see what happens on the map, as it will be our first map coming into this grand final. Any off classes, whether we see Sheep Sniper, and then we've obviously got Granary coming as a second map there. Again, performed really well today during their semi-final against FMCL, and then obviously you said Gullywash, Snakewater, and Process. Some very classic maps, and very looking forward to see what happens. Should we run for the rosters, or?
I think we got another rosters.
Gone for that, yeah.
I reckon we
the stage.
Go to our casters, sorry, see what they think. Wils and Elmo, any thoughts?
Sexy tall people.
This is going to go. It's kind of like that fairy tale. Maybe they can clutch up and win at LAN and get Sheep's first win.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like you said, they're the ones fighting against it, No matter how close they've come so far, they're always, just that inch away. And it does feel like, that one play, one moment could change it for them. So, like you said, winning here at LAN would be a fairy tale. What do you think needs to change? What's the difference between what they need to do today versus what's happened before?
Well, obviously, I think product is a powerful pick for Sheep's team. I think they've won it every single time in the finals. So I wouldn't be surprised if they win today. But in order to win, I think maybe it's probably just about taking that aggressive stance. Obviously, having Sheep here, very DM heavy, taking those aggressive trades. And I think that will really work out for them if they can work around that for sure.
Yeah, and like they said, good ban. I think Badlands, obviously, Struck Mines will be feeling good about beating Soirée on that yesterday, but a bit closer their semi-final against Zodia than they probably would have thought. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that game, I was taken by surprise, to be honest.
Yeah, how close it was.
And how close it was at the first 20 minutes or so. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. I think that Snakewater is Soirée's probably best map, in my opinion. They're very dominant on those sort of maps. I guess maybe the typical, pub maps, etc. We'll just see how it go. Yeah, for sure.
Well, they just played it, like you said, played it so much that, you get used to it. And Badlands is probably just, we don't really want to play. Even though they lost, it's probably just more, we were kind of forced to play it before. We haven't played it in forever. We haven't practiced or anything. There he is, Sheep.
Look how beautiful he is.
Big fan favorite, Matt, another fan favorite. So yeah, I mean, they'll definitely be key to the victory if it does come for Struck Mines here.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully they can, start it off strong and get product in the bag, get one round, and get that momentum and keep going. Yeah,
they definitely need the momentum. You would think they'd have to win. I feel like with Soirée, it's always the 5 CP. They always, win 75% of them. It's more the cost that it's more, 50-50 sort of thing. And we talked about product before when they played at White got banned in their semi-final. And a big reason is, 90% of the time they win 5 CP. Koth not so much. And
And I think that, Granary is the second map as well. Probably might go the way of Soirée. They're obviously very dominant on that map and having a bit more experience. It's an older map, so I wouldn't be surprised if they take that one. But going into Gullywash Gullywash, I think it could be anyone's game, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I know Enrith really likes Gullywash. Apart from that, though, I mean, it is good for trades at times. I know Sam and all them in their game just before in the third place game. They definitely tried to trade, but could be either team. But I always just have to put Soirée ahead generally on 5 CP just because of the team coordination, everything pulls them through rather than just DM.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they can't play 2 Koth maps. I think typically in all the finals they've played at least 2 Koth, and they've won them. So they're kind of at a disadvantage with Bagel being banned.
Yeah, well, definitely a smart ban. Just get the Bagel, get it out of the way. Don't worry about Koth if you don't have to. Yep.
Yeah, because honestly, I can see them winning, like I said, Gullywash. And then if it comes down to process, I think it's anyone's game. Obviously, that's a very scout-heavy map, so we'll have to see.
Yeah. So predictions for the first map product?
I think it's going to be 3-2 on... Yeah, 3-2 Struck Mines.
Yeah, well, I'll just go the opposite, just to be contrary. Go 3-2 Soirée.
Should we ask the ball? We'll do a snazzy. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's have a look.
which yeah.
Struck Mines, unlikely. That's not looking good then, but we'll have to see. Hopefully that's not true for their sakes.
Ball doesn't know what it's talking about.
No, I don't think so either. But yeah, I think as long as they can get that early map, get that momentum, yeah, they'll have a good chance. I've noticed at LAN specifically, it's a lot of mental game. Like, I think the reason our team lost was because there was, well, at least for me, there was a lot of nerves,
I don't think the mental game is at LAN is our team's problem. I think it's the mental game in general.
Yeah, that's true. That's
but it looks like we're just about to get started here, so...
Straight on, make some noise, everybody. Let's go straight on to the product mid. Matt hitting Scout for 50, doing a decent amount of damage, trying to make that space for their team, get some bombs going, but 2 bombs from Soirée. Will be able to pick up Enrith, Lex, but Fane and Lex will go down for that pick. So they're on the back foot here a little bit. Down goes down to Sheep, and they have good space here. They're sort of, on that lowish ground. Mash just wailing those stickies in there, trying to get some good damage. The bomb to make a bit of space. Not getting a whole lot, but it's a bit scrappy right now.
Oh, good kill though. Sheep going down to the double bomb, and it looks like, yeah, Soirée will take out the first mid there. Yeah, didn't exactly see what happened right at the beginning, but quite slow overall. Not a whole lot of commitment, so both teams playing it safe to begin with.
Yep, yeah, Sheep dying there is quite unlucky. It makes them, it slows the game down a little bit. They have to wait for them to respawn before they can fight. But Fane taking an aggressive stance up on the rock, spamming down. Decent damage on Enrith, nothing too much though.
They do trade though.
Ooh, it looks like a trade is coming out on the point. The way of Sheep, I don't think it's about even. They don't have the cap though, so they're gonna have to be really careful for the clock not to wind down. But the bomb coming in from Fane will get picked up by Cookie and Silvo, also killing Lex. Connor will go down, but also Matt. So they're on the back foot here. They have to kind of like salvage this and maybe keep Doge alive. I think they'll be able to, but that clock is running down.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much perfect for Soirée. As you said, they do trade, but if you keep the point the entire time, then you're happy to do that. Pretty much all game, if they just continue doing that, Soirée is going to be pretty happy. So you would think they would just go in right away here before Uber's and try and get something done. But yeah, the bombs that time did not work out too well. So have to try something different or just bet execute. Actually, they're just right in on Doge. Yeah, Doge and Matt just gone.
Just like that, they lose their medic, and Lau is getting closer and closer to Uber. They have to be really careful, so they're going to try and sack on and get some kills, but it's only Fane and Andrew. They're not really able to do anything. Andrew's trying to pick up a kill, but not able, but Fane gets Lau, actually. The distraction by Andrew allows Fane to get Lau, so yeah, they're still in this game.
Yeah, pretty much saving the round there with that drop. I guess if they weren't expecting the quick double jump from Down and Connor there, and Doge dying so early, but Fane right at the last second there gets the clutch pick. Once again, Soirée still have so much time, but it looks like Struck Mines will finally take their first time of the grand final here.
Yep, definitely, and having that Uber ad with the point is going to be really difficult for Soirée, so I think Cookie will probably make them fight early before the Ubers, otherwise they're going to get caught out. So yeah, we can see this aggression right now. Down going straight in for a bomb, will get picked up. That is not ideal for Soirée. Mate will die, but Connor will die for it. And along with Sheep as well, Cookie is still alive with Lau. It's a bit of a scrappy fight. It's going to be a 2v2 right now, but he should pick up Fane, but no, Fane is able to kill Cookie.
Oh, he gets both in there, both scouts down. So pretty much every single player there died in the end, and we'll get a little bit more time for Struck Mines, but Down just jumps back onto the point. It looks like they'll pretty easily retake it, and with all their spawns up, so...
Yep, and I imagine Lau will spot this Uber, and they'll know it's a bit of disad. They just have to be really careful. They're a little bit aggressive, but I don't think they'll be able to get caught by the Uber. They should just get the point back with this ad, and it's going to force Soirée to sort of make something happen here. Or Matt doing great damage on Enrith there to force them back.
Looks like Cookie does just, like you said, want to walk up, maybe edge the point a little bit, go for the trade. Yeah, he is kind of just forcing Sheep to come towards him for that trade rather than just committing it. Yeah, they're actually just going straight in here.
Yep, Sheep with a big trade here. It looks like it's about barely even. Both soldiers are weak on the side of Soirée, so it's going to be hard for them to bomb post-Uber. Yeah, and it's forcing them back here. Lex trying to bomb in, will get denied a little bit, but thankfully there's still a point. That down does go down, but they will trade for Andrew. And Matt's low here. They have to be really careful, but the point is slowly going down.
Yeah, Fane, gets crushed by Silver there. Silver just surviving somehow against Sheep, but Sheep will clean him up, but once again, Connor just kills him. So pretty much just trade after trade after trade. Yeah, it's still going. Both damage. Oh, Connor, massive shot. Insane reactions there to hit the midi end. Looking like it was going to be a 50-50 Cookie actually chases down Doge as well. So looking like a 50-50 fight, but yeah, Connor and Cookie with the cleanup means they take the point and that massive Uber ad. There's no chance of fighting before Uber's here either.
Yeah, so it looked like, I thought it was going to be a sack wave, but Sheep is on Sniper. So we'll have to see what happens here. They're going to make a bit of space for the Sniper without hoping down goes down already. As well. They have to try and not get caught by Cookie's Uber here. But Sheep has just got great positioning here. She's going to take pot shots and pot shots. But they need to make sure that that point doesn't drain any longer because there's only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, they do have to edge, but actually, Lau was just kind of stuck in the corner. Connor will actually kill Fane, who was defending Sheep. But yeah, still haven't actually taken the point back here, and Soirée really haven't had to commit all that much. So they really need to start doing a bit more here to force the point, otherwise the time's just going to tick down. Sheep does get a good pick on Silver on the flank there, and they finally get the force.
They get the Uber comes out. Can they pick anyone up with it? So far, it's looking like struggle count at the moment. They get a great headshot. 2 down on the side of Soirée. They have the cap time, so they don't need to worry yet. Another headshot in the air, and he will die to Andrew finally down, eventually killing Sheep. But amazing shots to keep his team in the game.
Yeah, that's 100% what they needed. Some insane headshots there, including the massive midi. Down is actually kind of cleaning up, though. It's not great for them because they're going to have to 4v5 here. So despite Sheep's heroics, it's going to be a really tough hold here.
They do have Uber.
Some insane DM.
They do have Uber here, so they need to be really careful not to die. Cookie does die here. Matt trying to hit the soldier, just missing. He will keep Doge alive, but they do get the point, and it's the end of the game.
Just run away, forgetting about, like I did pretty much, forgetting about the point, and despite having Uber, thinking too much about, we got to keep the Uber, we got to keep the Uber, and yeah, they just kind of walk up in that time. All that time at the beginning does it in the end for them.
I think they need to take a bit more of a aggressive stance.
Yeah, definitely more proactive.
Despite being,
even when sniping, definitely more proactive. So interesting to see what they do here if they prefer the more passive. Matt is so aggressive. Actually crushing them though so far. But
really good damage
somehow
Lau
not died, but Fane will get picked up.
Lau on 26 HP will get picked up by Andrew. Andrew's flanking behind. Can he get any more? He's hungry. Connor shooting the rockets. He will just pick him up in the end. It's just Sheep, but I've seen him win these. And he's straight on down. Kills him. He's going for more. Onto the point. He's shooting Silver v Sheep right now. Who will win? And Silver does eventually pick up and taunts, but he will die for taunting Sheep. A bit of BM there.
Yeah, well, we take those, get the mental damage in early in the grand final. It is a 5-mapper after all, so get the tilt going. But yeah, in the end, really nice kill on Lau by Andrew. But unfortunately, the soldier just kind of wrecking down and everything. So far, Connor, Enrith, just so much damage there. Enrith actually does get picked up by Fane though, so they might be able to take this point back.
Robot putting in some work as well, killing down and keeping his medic alive there. Cookie will be stuck in house and will get cleaned up by Lex. So overall, not too bad. They do have a little bit of disad, about 20, so they're going to have to be careful of that. But they did end up getting the point quicker this time than last time.
I mean, the bombs that time, I think they expected that early aggression. And actually, the aggression is straight out again. Silver out onto Cliff, but gets cleaned up by Fane. I think they were trying to do a little cheeky forward hold, but not able to, but they do get the pick up on Silver.
That's a big pick. The Uber's going to even out now because of it, so Cookie's going to be forced to either try and bait the point or trade into struck mines, which should be very difficult. Lex with a nice midi and will clean up down. Wow. What a great pick for his team. It's going to slow them down even more. He's hungry, he's bombing. He kills Silver as well. There's another soldier, and he's able to get the assist. Lex going crazy. Fane going straight for Lau, he's by himself. will get one rocket and able to pick him up. So they're in a great spot now.
Yeah, I mean, they traded during that as well that we didn't see because we were watching Lex just destroy the flank. But yeah, I guess the trade didn't go all that well for Cookie. Hard to go well when your entire team is just getting crushed behind you. But yeah, pretty much the best play, apart from the Sheep's headshots that we've seen so far. The most dominant fight easily for Struck Mines.
They do have the quickest spawns here, Soirée, so I'd assume they're going to fight early. And yeah, look at the aggression. Will get denied though down. He's low, but I think he is going to live. Connor will pick up Andrew though. The trade for those players. Enrith killing Fane though, a really nice pipe. And it's going to sort of slow the fight down. If Silver can get this pick, they're going to be on the back foot now. Struck Mines, they have to be really careful, but they do have a little bit of ad.
Yeah, I would think Lau would have spotted that at this point though, so you would think they'd be ready to run away here, but I would imagine just non-stop action is going to keep happening. There's no reason for them not to just pretty much go in the moment they get their Uber. And yeah, looks like Sheep and Matt are ready to go. And they're trying to use that little bit, but yeah, Lau gets it right away and uses instantly. So in the end, they do have to run away. And Lex does get picked up by Down here on the flank there.
Yeah, being one down here isn't ideal. And they're going to try and be aggressive, but a nice sticky onto Connor there. Will even out the players. A bomb onto the point as well, creating some space. Matt walking back or straight into the team. Andrew will die though, so they're going to be one down. Enrith getting picked up as well by Sheep, so it's a bit scrappy right now. But Cookie picking up Lex, and they're going to be on the back foot. They are still fighting actually. They're deciding to be aggressive here, trying to get that point, and they will eventually back off a little bit here.
Yeah, they've definitely been a lot better. Like they're continuing to fight. Like they backed off, but they're not really giving it up. I feel like they've done that a lot better, just making sure they're actually edging the point. Not just letting Soirée sit there for 2 minutes with, no time, and Down gets crushed there. And so they should be able to take this point back at this stage, you would think. And tiny ad as well, actually.
Yep, and they do know it. Can they kill Lau? Match straight in, but he's so far away. They will get the point, but Cookie's going to use straight back into them with the full ad. They're not hesitating, but they are eventually getting the cap. And they got the ad now, so they're in a bad spot, to be honest.
Yeah, Doge pretty much just, they used their Uber, but Lau pretty much knew it was coming, as they always somehow know, and basically just ran away. And then, I think they expected, as you said, Cookie just use straight back, but they said, well, why would we? We don't need to, and just let them run away. And now they just have so much good time on the point, and massive Uber ad. And Sheep is back on the sniper here as well.
Honestly, I'm surprised, they're not going for a sack wave. They've only got 40 seconds left.
Is why, but Lau is just not going to leave house, I think, until they jump or pressure the point more. So they really need to be a bit more proactive. She gets a little headshot, but it's not going to do much.
Down will die because of it. So there's a bit of pressure here. They get the point as well. It's going to force Cookie to be a bit more aggressive. Doge does not have Uber. They do use, but I think he'll be able to get out. And Cookie's looking for any kill he can get to try and help his team, but he's ending really deep. Will he get picked up? A nice headshot by Sheep, able to pick up Cookie and save Fane there. And Lex as well with a graded bomb and a nice direct rocket straight onto Silvo. So they're back in this game right now. They have the Uber. They're walking forwards. Soirée does get the cap, but they've denied their placement. He drops.
No! Enrith with the massive pipe there. Looking so bad for Soirée. Lau, they Ubered, not getting a whole lot, but Doge obviously not seeing the pipe or not realizing it was going to hit him, and unfortunately they just have to fight pretty much instantly here. I don't even know if they have time to touch. They will get that soldier right in on the point, but he just blows up. Sheep is still stubbing, massive headshot actually, and they've actually made it in time.
Nice, and Matt jumps in, able to pick someone up. They get 3 kills in this fight.
That's insane. What a
And Connor going straight in, trying to kill Sheep. He will be able to kill up Sheep, but surely he will get traded for, but he kills Andrew as well. And Matt needs to try and do this. Or Fane actually kills Connor instead, and Enrith goes down as well, so they almost lost that, but very clutch by Sheep to get those kills.
Yeah, in the meantime, though, Lau has actually just been building in spawn, I think, with Cookie that whole time, and they have massive ad here. And so it pretty much has to be played perfectly by Struck Mine. Sheep needs some massive kills or a drop on Lau. Otherwise, they can pretty much just Uber in and take the point here.
Yeah, they just have to be so careful. And the Uber does come out, going straight for Doge. He's aggressive, and I think he's going to die. Connor will go down, but Doge dies, but Enrith dies for it. So there's trade. It's going to be a bit of a scrappy fight. They do have heals on the side of Soirée. Sheep needs to get some clutch shots, and he kills down. Can he get another one? But they cap the point just in time, and they're 2 rounds up, Soirée.
Yeah, a lot better there, but that drop just, made it so difficult for them. So I'm surprised Sheep's staying on Scout, not Snipe, because I feel like it's been pretty good in those stalemate fights. Like he's definitely hitting shots, it's more just the other team, has the point. And I feel like when they've been successful in this map, it's just they can't deal with sheep a lot of the time. So
Yeah,
on
for
that
sure.
sniper.
Matt spamming stickies across the point, not able to connect anything, but both teams playing relatively passive, just waiting for the point and some damage to go off. Andrew on the left, shooting the demo, not able, but I think they're going to start going aggressive, and he will pick up Enrith out of position a little bit and down as well, trying to help his team, but will get picked up. And they're just slaughtering them right now. Both scouts on the side have struck mine, and this is the first time they won the point at the start.
Yeah, their first mid-fight win. Once again, Lau, as he somehow always does, manages to escape before it turns to a total disaster. Down is actually on Spy as well. Do they? I don't think they know. I think he spammed a rocket but missed, so Down is actually in behind here. Doge needs to be really aware. This could be easily drop number 2.
They haven't heard him.
Oh no, he's going to buff. Oh, he gets
I
him!
don't see him!
And Fang gets the kill, but
So unlucky that none of the
Yeah.
players saw him, because he had to, had to chase that medic for a little bit there.
Yeah, he went to forward to buff, and unfortunately, no one expecting the spy play. I know it doesn't come out all that often, especially not in Prem anymore. So really, really smart play by Down there, just bringing out the spy. First time all LAN in the grand final.
They're deciding to play passive here now that Doge has died, especially with the obvious diss. And it looks like they're probably just going to get the point for free. Matt dying, unfortunately, there. Playing a bit aggressive here, Sheep, but I think they're going to back off now.
I mean, on the bright side, even though they dropped, they still get almost a solid minute there just because of how dominant that mid victory was. You would think they should start sniping or going for a big sack play here. And yeah, it does look like Lex not really sacking here, actually, just walking over, doing some spam, scoping things out. And yeah, it looks like they do just want to fight into it rather than going for making big sacks.
Lex getting in behind, creating a lot of pressure,
Actually,
getting
just
a
a
drop
drop.
on Lau. Amazing.
And Cookie actually surviving. Amazing play by Lex there, and yeah, they kind of just, in a way, disrespect the Uber, and it works out really well for them.
Silvo getting picked up, thankfully, and Doge will live. But yeah, they had full Uber and they just wiped.
Yeah, just walked in at them. I think they're, being a bit punished for not going for any Uber plays there. They're playing really passively, hiding around house against the sniper and kind of trying to do the same thing not against the sniper, and they just let them walk in and crush them. And yeah, really smart play by Lex, bombing high, getting in behind, and Lau just doesn't react in time.
And now they have to be so careful of this Ubad. They have the point, so Soirée will either do a sack wave, or they're going to try and play the point. They're playing a bit slow here, so I assume it's point play, but they're deciding to get behind here. Down will get picked up. Yeah, by Andrew. And they still
so
have the point.
forward as well. It just dies to Andrew. Andrew cleaning up, so kind of an odd play there. They get a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of pressure on the Doge. He did take, a rocket there, but
it was a bit uncoordinated.
Yeah, definitely uncoordinated. Enra's kind of forward, but by himself after Down jumping in. And then, yeah, Connor jumping in sort of by himself there. So a lot of time wasted here for Struck Mines. They're down to almost a minute left here now that it's back to even Ubers. And they have the forward hold to waste even more time, actually.
Yeah, forward holds are so powerful. And a nice mini by Fane. He will miss the second one, but Connor will get picked up. The Ubers are being traded. They're 2 down on the side of Soirée, so it might be a worse post-Uber. Cookie is unable to kill that scout. He's trying to find him. He's done a bit of damage. He does eventually pick up Andrew, but will die to Lex. A really nice bomb to kill Cookie here, and it'll slow them down.
Yeah, Lex crushing it the last minute or so, just not letting them have any advantage here after that trade. Not the best forward hold, really. Kind of let them out pretty easily, but they're still in fighting shape. Oh, nice midi on Lex. He just survives, and they're going to take the point off that pressure, you would think, from Soirée. They're actually just both straight in here. Onto Doge is kind of in an awkward position here, but somehow still living. Really well done from him. Fane will die, as does Down.
Sheep's going
crazy. And they're cleaning it up.
Yep, killing 2 people, Sheep. They're going to be aggressive. Hopefully they can try and get Lau. Matt bombing in. What can he get? A nice sticky straight onto Lau. They have to try and keep Doge alive now to keep this Ubad. 30 seconds left. Soirée on the back foot. I don't know if they're going to win this round.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. It's hard to see unless Doge drops, how you lose here. As long as you get some kills, it forces them to such not a great position. Even if it's not the med, there's no chance Lau gets the Uber before the round ends. So yeah, Soirée have to just go in here, hope for something magical.
Yeah, being aggressive. They do have the Uber. They are able to pick up Down, but he will get the force. They need to get some more kills. Fane will go down, but Connor will get traded. Enrith dying, and the combo is behind. They have to walk in. 2 scouts. Let's see what they can do. Shooting onto Silvo. Silvo will kill Lex, but Sheep will able to pick him up. Will he do any more damage? 60 on it. He will kill Lau, and Cookie jumping around will get pissed off, and there is nothing he can do. Really well done by Sheep.
They still have some time here, though. The soldiers are on the point, but Sheep is still absolutely crushing it. Somehow
He
Living
got
gets another kill.
He's going
And
to
another
Someone
one.
check this guy's PC.
Oh,
my God.
What a
So
Sheep.
with
Holy, Sheep gets, what, a 7K with the pistol, with the scattergun. Insane play by Sheep, putting it on his back to keep them in the game there. Insane.
Word.exe. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, they've got the rounds. Honestly, could it be, you know, the reverse sweep? And it's very possible. This team is so strong on product, I wouldn't be surprised. But here we go. And they're spamming down, trying to get any kind of damage for his for his team. Gets it on Matt a little bit here. 40 damage, but not enough to go off. Slowly spamming still. So the point about to open up, so there'll probably be a bomb by either team. We'll have to see. But Matt kind of getting spammed as well by Enrith. But it's just the demos right now.
Yeah, not a lot happening. Matt gets hit with the ball. But yeah, both teams just not really doing much. Lex a bit low to bomb there. Andrew, you know, taking a bit of damage here, but so is Enrith. And the balls are continually coming out against Matt. The soldiers finally commit. And he's taken a long time to die, but eventually he does, as does Matt, as does Connor. But it looks like it's coming out in Soiree's favor here in the scrappy fight. Just not a whole lot in it, but just a Sheep actually.
Oh, nice kill. And
massive kill. And yeah, Soiree's kind of, it's only Sheep and Doge on the point, but Soiree's might spill it up here. And yeah, he's feeling it up. He's just killing the soldier.
Ooh,
gets crushed to the end. But
a nice sticky. Sheep's got like an aura around him right now.
He does, 100%. But
Cookie playing aggressive here, will shoot Fane. Unfortunately, will go down. And the point is fairly capped, so I'm sure they'll get it pretty quickly. They're not denying anyone either, so a nice cap. Struck Mines, you know, not getting a lot of time.
no,
after winning
definitely both teams had a way more dominant last few rounds when they first took that cap, while this is pretty much dead even Ubers, so interested to see what Sheep does here. Actually, he isn't straight back on, despite the scout rock, straight on the sniper, gets an easy body shot on the Cookie. Wasn't spotted there, so it'll be interesting to see, yeah, that's straight. I think Andrew, very good pocket scout player as well, yeah, trading here.
It's both teams trading the Uber. No one's died yet. Oh, and a really nice kill. Connor goes down as well. Unfortunately, Matt will die, but they are 2 players down. They don't have the point. Taking pot shots, trying to kill that soldier. Unfortunately misses, but they will get the point for it. So, a good trade overall.
Yeah, definitely. And now they're finally actually sniping while they have the point. So it'll be interesting to see how Soiree deal with this, because I feel like definitely against most teams with Sheep, this is, you know, the point that they find so hard to break is a Sheep always getting a pick no matter, you know, what you do, and they're just somehow escaping when you bomb.
Yep, yeah. And you
just,
there you go.
In there.
Straight onto Enrith.
And down dies right away.
That's
so.
just going to shut their push down. They
and
have
Lex
to be
is
so
on
careful.
Lau. Lau's kind of by himself.
A nice rocket. Will he get another one? Oh, and he does pick up Lau. Cookie will die as well. They have to keep Doge alive. It's only Enrith. And I think he will live. Yep, and they've kept Doge alive. They have the point. They're going to drain it down. Yeah, like you said, that sniper, so, you know, beneficial when you have the point. You have to walk into it.
Yeah, I mean, they do have a little bit better spawns here, so they will keep fighting. Maybe they'll probably hopefully get in before they get Uber, but that's a little too late for that now, as Doge just gets that Uber. So it'll be interesting to see if they're happy to just play it safe or not. But looks like they don't even want to sack. They just want to try and edge against that sniper and against the Uber, which I'm not sure it's a great idea.
Yeah, they have to be so careful not to lose any players to this sniper. And
Andrew's
Enrith going down again.
He gets body shot down as actually, we missed that swap to sniper. And hitting that body shot onto Sheep to give him some sort of opening. And trying to get the drop or that demo pick as well.
I mean, that point, you know, a minute 20, and it's still going down. They don't have the Uber yet. I assume Cookie's going to try and be, you know, a little bit aggressive once they do eventually get the Uber. And interestingly, down to the different spot. Actually, a trade's coming out here. They will use the Uber earlier.
Oh, and
Enrith gets dropped, unfortunately, by Lau. And, you know, obviously going to have more damage now with Matt. The post Uber is going to be better. Lex behind them on the sniper, creating a bit of pressure. Will he be able to pick up down? He does. They're collapsing everywhere. Connor will be able to pick up Lex. And it's just Sheep and Andrew. Let's see what they can do. He misses the shot. They still have the point. They have to be aggressive. He's trying to dodge these shots. Lau going down, a great shot. They have to try and sack onto Doge to salvage this fight in any way possible. But they're smart. Doge backing off, knowing that they're going to try and kill him.
No, that's so unfortunate not sniping seeing that sniper, but insane DM still from Sheep. Just headshot after headshot. You know, you need that sniper to be hitting, and he absolutely is. And like you said, 30 seconds left now. They've just been ticking down slowly, despite it being pretty close fights. and they only need 20 seconds now to make it 2-2 and be close to, you know, completing that reverse sweep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Soirée. I mean, it's pretty grim for them right now. They don't have the Uber, but Enrith going in, sack wave, I suppose. Might be able to kill Matt, though.
Oh.
Nice 2 stickies, and Sheep will go down as well to Silvo. So they do have the Uber, and they're going to get the cap. I assume they're going to try and play a bit passive, get the Uber, and use back into them. But a really nice push by Soirée.
Yeah, really good, and all importantly, they get it just before the, you know, the cap goes to 0, so they have some leeway. They can let them cap as long as they're still fighting that point.
Yep.
And yes, keeping them in that force will actually force them to use out. Silvo will die for it. And Soldier trade as well. Andrew getting Enrith also makes it so hard to do much here.
They have to be so careful. Get the point here. I think they're going to do it. There's 4 seconds left. They have to flood to the point. They're all running, but great pipes. The Uber will come out.
Capping.
But can they kind that on the point? They win!
Yeah, Lau dying during that, trying to cap, and yeah, just over. And massive comeback here so far.
2-2. Will Sheep still be on Sniper?
Not to start with, but I mean, their mid-fights haven't been going too bad after those first 2 rounds. So I'm sure if things aren't going well, or even if they are, I wouldn't be surprised, because they just had once again, no answers to the Sniper. Enrith especially, and Lau that one time, need to be more careful when dealing with that.
Yep, absolutely. Matt getting some decent damage on the scout there, and also onto Enrith. A bomb, actually, onto Enrith. He might get picked up. Vayne will go down for it, and will Andrew. A bit too aggressive, not enough damage. And they're on the back foot here, walking out. Matt will go down. Can Sheep try and keep Doja alive? I think he will. Yeah, backing off. Oh, and a nice 2-shot. Do not Silvo.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, came at the end of them getting crushed at that mid. Just the Soldier bombs, yeah, and Matt getting it too. Oh, and Andrew just walking trap. Enrith will die for it. Sheep surfing into him, so not sure if that was worth it. Both teams coming up to that Uber as well, so trading without your demo, not the greatest on a map like Varda.
Yep, that demo down means that they can bait the point really well. The Ubers are even, but yeah, the damage, there's no damage output. They're going to opt to do a trade. They do block the point, actually, so the time will keep going down, and they kill Lex as well. So it's not actually looking very good for Struck Minds unless Sheep can pull something out. Let's see, he is able to get down. He will live. He's going straight for Connor. Andrew picks him up, actually, and they're trying to play aggressive with these 2 picks. Straight onto the point, edging it. Sheep still being aggressive.
Silvo actually got a ball kill. And Doge dies, yeah. Doge dies as well. Lau is trying to surf away from the Solly.
Oh, a nice surf.
Will
he live?
Oh, really nice play by Lau, living in the end there. And yeah, Silvo getting the ball kill, what all scouts dream of.
I bet you Sheep's going to be Sniper. Oh, no.
No, staying on scout. I mean, like I said, it wasn't. Oh, actually, there we go. He swapped over now. It hasn't been as good when pushing. So they do actually have the point back here, but it's going to be even fight until Soirée gets a bit of Uber ad in. So 20%, they might play it safe, but it doesn't look like they want to actually. Yeah, they have seen the Sniper at least.
Yeah, they have to be so careful.
That is a body shot. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why they risk it, you know. Like, they need to get more pressure on Doja's maybe dying.
Doge is dodging so well, but he will eventually get picked up. But at the cost of the whole team, and you know, Lau isn't spawning with anyone.
And yeah, Sheep is still up on that Sniper, so yeah, I'm not sure why they risk that. And it's not exactly dodging all that much really. Just hoping he shoots a cookie rather than him. But yeah, Sheep expecting it and just gets the easiest body shot of his life there, evening it up really.
Yeah, definitely. They do have that 20 out again. Very similar situation, so we'll have to see how Soirée play this. But the time is even, and there's going to be pressure on Soirée to try and get this point back. He is baiting a little bit here, Cookie, but thankfully Matt is doing a lot of damage to keep him off that point.
Yeah, trying to edge it, but not really working out all that well. Big bomb in here from the Soldier, dying eventually, as does Silvo, but Andrew will get cleaned up, so that doesn't mean no scouts here from Struck Minds, and they are forced incredibly far back. Enrith is just going for the medic. Oh, wow, somehow kills Fane and doing a lot of damage to the medic.
And Sheep will go down as well.
Go down. And I think Matt unfortunately walks out into a really bad situation there. So Sheep just, getting enough pressure on him that he can't get the picks. And that is obviously the downside of if your scout dies while you're sniping, makes it so hard to keep fighting.
Yep. Thankfully, you know, Lau has this Uber now, so they're going to have to wait out, make sure they don't get caught by it. Both teams with similar times, so...
And Sheep back on the scout here for this probably Uber trade coming up.
Yep, absolutely. He's so good at those aggressive Uber trades on products. He just goes so deep. Here we go. I think he might try one now. Let's have a look. He's baiting the point. Enrith is shooting the stickies. Cookie trying to stop. They're deciding to go now. He's straight in. Ooh, but he gets knocked back a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit worse.
Awkward.
They haven't even used yet. No kills on the side of Struck Minds, and Matt will die. Oh, the Uber didn't come out. This is really bad for Struck Mines.
Yeah, and they don't actually get the point either. They're kind of still edging it. Looks like they're going for a sack here, but unfortunately he kind of gets knocked. Actually does get the force in the end there, despite being knocked into the bridge there. I'm not really sure that was all that needed, but they are getting some picks with here. Fane dies pretty late as well, which makes it a lot harder to fight here. And yeah, Sheep gets crushed. Silvo popping off, winning a quick double kill, and Andrew actually getting back both scouts there, so giving a team hope there when it was looking pretty bad for them. And they do have ad here, like solid ad because of how late Lau and Cookie ended up using that Uber.
Yep, good cap time and good Uber ad. So we'll have to see how they use this. But I think they're just going to try and bait the point because it's going to this Uber is going to force soirée to be a bit more
Soldiers
passive.
just straight in though, is on Doja's in hell. They're actually just going for Matt here. Really smart play there, knowing Doja's too far away. But now they are.
3. And they don't even have the Uber yet, so it's just Cookie and Lau.
Yeah.
It was a decent sack wave, to be honest.
The thing is, they had the time as well, that whole time as well, so they could just hold the point there. And they pretty much need one good push here, one good trade, and they win the map.
It's, down to the wire. If Cookie mucks up this trade some way, they could possibly lose this map. So we'll have to see how it goes. Lau trying to avoid as much spam as possible. He's baiting the point a little, Cookie, trying to get them, out of position, force them to come forward maybe. He's getting good cap time actually, but he will back off. The crit ball, I think. Was it onto Lau? He's 16 health. Yeah, he forced the Uber. It's going to be so much worse because of that crit ball. They're going to be able to go so aggressive here. Hopefully they can pick up some kills. A Cookie goes down. They don't even have the point. Lau is living though. They're deciding to play aggressive. Lex with a nice rocket. Will he be able to pick up Silvo? He does. Will they be able to salvage Doja alive? And they do, and they've won the fight. There's 30 seconds left. They could win this map.
Yeah, it's pretty much got to come down to that one last fight after that insane crit ball. You tried enough and it happens. We saw it on, I think it was Yuki yesterday, or Andrew getting onto someone yesterday. And then pretty much, once again, getting that force there and just coming 20 seconds left, 12 seconds left on the other team. And they're just straight in on the scouts here. Massive bomb here on Connor, but he dies pretty early. But it actually worked out so well for them. Looks like Doja going to die. Sheep's somehow living still. Lex somehow living.
Nice kill by Lex. He gets another good rocket. Can they win this? He does have heal service. If he plays it properly, he'll never lose, but he's got cap time, so he doesn't have to worry about the point. Lex spamming some rockets. He's getting some good damage. Oh, a nice rocket. He's 60 health. Sheep's Andrew's trying to go aggressive, but he kills him, and Lex will probably die as well. Can he pick him up? He does eventually pick him up, and they'll get the cap.
They have time,
10 seconds left.
to make it, but it's going to be so hard. 4v6 almost. Sheep and, Fane and Matt Doja are going to have to play their life here. Fane has died. They actually get the Uber, and they're just going to sit on the point and get... So despite... what
and
a
they
map.
win the round.
What a map.
What a game.
Insane. Despite Sheep Heroics getting 40-something kills.
Absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
They
Enrith,
almost...
look at that reaction, yeah. See that, Enrith, Cookie, so happy, giving Silvo a kiss there, giving, Connor a hug there. Well done to Soirée.
A very wholesome team,
map.
right? Yeah, very cute. But yeah, what a map. Honestly, that was insane. Losing 2 rounds, your mental's probably not great after that, expecting to win the map, and then coming back with the 2 rounds right down to the wire.
Yeah, insane.
And you just miss out. You just miss out.
Yeah, look at that. That's insane. That feels bad, man.
Oh my
47 kills, definitely turning up at lane. Massive damage, massive frags, and yet just somehow not converting that into, enough round wins. Especially when his counterpart has less than half his kills.
Yeah. And look at Doja's deaths as well. Less deaths than Lau.
Yeah, less deaths, more kills overall, and yet and probably more damage overall, and yet you still lose. That's so rough.
Yeah, definitely. Silver doing quite well as well. 32 kills, 300 DPM, nothing to scoff at as well. Along with
Andrew,
Cookie.
though, pretty similar. I mean, a little bit worse, but way more assists, obviously, because Sheep taking all the kills there. But
yeah.
And Matt and Enrith pretty much dead even too.
Yeah.
Both dying quite a lot, really, for demos.
Yep, yeah.
Matt doing better in that regard as well. So, saying, well, struck mind this player did this better, and yet somehow down overall. And more, Loud did actually have 2 more Ubers there, so...
Sheep only 20% heals.
I mean,
well.
Sniper.
That's
so
true.
Not
That's
really
true, yeah.
Sniper.
That's a
so
good point. Yeah.
I think we'll throw this one to the analyst desk before our next map.
Sure.
A really, really good first map. Obviously, a bit scary, obviously, Soirée 2 are up, but commiserations to Struck Mines, who almost pulled back the reverse sweep, but definitely had I want to say the individual showed up on the side of Struck Mines, especially Sheep, 47 kills. He was activated.
Ridiculous.
Word.exe, I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I mean, look, Soirée almost got, it was really scary. It came down to the wire, and look, at the end of the day, they sort of pulled through. I mean, Silver also did really well, 32 kills, so trying to sort of match Sheep in the end. But, I mean, look, overall for this match, you have to say the standout player was definitely Sheep on the side of Struck Mines, playing Sniper, playing Scout, getting some amazing picks, especially onto Lau, and especially that one push I remember where they were under Cliff, and then Soirée just push out for some unknown reason, which obviously we're not too sure why, and then Lau just gets body shot instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some silly plays, but that's product for you. You're going to do what you have to do to play the point, get as much cap time as you can, run that clock down, and look, Struck Mines played so well. You're two rounds down, bring it to 2-2, and your Scouts dropping 47 frags. Yeah. And then Matt also had a really good game. So did Enrith. Both demos doing so much damage, denying so much space. I think if anyone but Enrith, Sheep would have dropped 50.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot more.
Both demos, you have to say, they were doing a lot of space creating and just doing a lot of damage. But yeah, Sheep just running around showing us, you know, everyone wanting to know how Sheep plays. There you go. There's your answer. 47 kills live on LAN.
Yeah. Exactly. Obviously, the first round for Struck Mines, actually, we've seen that, obviously, after the first round, that Soirée won. Struck Mines kind of like figured out how they played, so they just went full aggression on their first win, on their first first round win, sorry. Yeah, they just went full aggression on the mid-fight, and obviously won that mid-fight and retained it with the Sheep Sniper, because there's no answer to it, as our casters have said, there was no answer to it. Usually it was like a soldier, you know, high bomb over the flank, and strafe over to China, Japan, whichever you're viewing.
Yeah. I mean, speaking about casters, though, I think we'll probably throw over quickly to our casters right now on the desk, Snazzy and Goose. Take it away.
Granary, the old
Do you have any idea how hyped I am?
Dude, Granary is the OG.
Like, yeah, even with the
OG.
new version, which moves that last point a little bit closer, like it just adds more dynamic play.
It's the original cheese, dude. Like,
I'm looking forward to this one, man.
Yeah.
I really am. Guys, what do you reckon? 5-map game? It's a 5-map game, isn't it?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Give us a
surely.
groan if it's a 5-map
game. Yeah,
game.
it's a 5-mapper.
Oh,
it has to be. After that first round of product, I mean, come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Someone call it EMTs. You have to take me out in the wheelchair.
Yeah, honestly, body bag minimum. Absolutely. Well, here we go. I'm going to ask the Fates. Is this going to be the second last map, maybe? Here we go. Looks like yes.
So it's a soiree, you reckon?
Soiree. The Fates
Well, it's not what
reckon.
you reckon. It's the ball.
The Fates reckon it's soiree, but I've got to tell you, I'm back in Struck Mines here. The boys, there they are. Man, that crowd gives me nothing, do they?
Yeah.
Far out.
And here
Jeez
we are,
Louise.
ladies and
Just
gentlemen.
useless. Woo! Let's
This
go!
is map 2 of the LAN Downunder 2024. We're here in the Alienware Arena right now. Make some noise!
Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Map 2, Struck Mines and Soirée. Will they take them off the pedestal? Struck Mines coming into the mid. Enrith firing off so many pipes, gets hit with the ball, takes so much spam damage. He has got his medic with him. He's back up to overhealed health. We can see they're taking a very dominant position here. The man gets pounded! Good God above! Lex manages to kill himself in the meantime as well. Jeez Louise, it's all going on here at Fortress Melbourne. We see the scouts going down and it's looking like a cool, calm, collected, clean wipe. Will they get a kill? No, they do not. Soirée showing the fuck up.
After a few hairy rounds on product, I think being back home on 5 CP is the deal. I think Cookie might have switched over to the Force of Nature. I'm not sure if he was playing that last game on product, but we've got it on the 5 CP and we've got it on Granary as well. Sentry is going up on last. Players just making their way into the second point.
See, this ad is actually not as bad as one would think. It's not good, and we can see the Uber push coming through. Tell me about it, Goose.
Oh, I think the Uber's coming in, and it's coming in hot. Soldiers launching in high, sky in the air, getting up on the pipe. Ooh, almost a big airshot there, but the medic is onto the medic, and he picks him off. It's looking pretty even right now. Actually, no. Soirée all falling despite a massive play onto the medic. They couldn't seal the deal, Snazzy.
Get that up, you mongrels. I bet Struck Minds are taking this one. All right, here we go. They're capping second. They've got their med. They are grinding nice and hard. And we're going to see where they go with this one. They're going into that yard area nice and slow, playing it just cool. Just cool. They're taking a bit of damage as they come on through here. The yard being valiantly defended by Soirée. Despite the disadvantage they're facing, there's that soldier on that forward spawn area. Lex taking out Silvo. Lau taking out Lex. And we see the fight moving further onwards. Struck Minds really struggling to get out into this this yard area here. It might actually just be a reset onto second, which, look, I mean, I think it was Fanatical or someone. Dice, he told me years and years ago, you don't want to defend second. You just get crushed. But here we go. The defense comes in. Fane taking out Connor.
And the Enrith falls as well. The powerhouse demo man from Soirée. Uber comes out. Soldiers jumping in. Onto the medic.
Shit.
Lau falls. Andrew takes down Silvo as well. Cookie still remains. Is he going to go for anything? But looks like they're going to just back off ever so slightly.
They're just being so gentle. There's a lot of push and pull this game. Sheep taken out down, waiting for that health back. That gives them the entry they need. Straight into middle. They have bullied them straight out. They're getting this cap. They're looking ready. The game is now in their favour.
You know, and that's the thing. I think these newer players, they don't like Granary because there's almost like 2 second points, Snazzy. You got to get the room and you got to get the yard. And Soirée, they've gotten just that, both of those. So, you know, a slight disadvantage on their side. They're going to maybe try and get in on for a pick. Looks like Struck Minds looking to make an entry here right now. Soldiers in the sky. Fane going to be taken down. Connor, Roba on the flank. Whole team on the flank as well. They're in Lunchbox.
Here
That's
we
an
go.
old school call. The Uber does come out. They find down, making their way up top. Can leave a scout to cut for that one. The sticky traps are ready, so they back off.
God, they are just ready to go, even with this full Uber disadvantage. They look like they're keen to just take it dry. Sheep taking a poke in, and we know what he can do with a poke there. We've seen him do it a couple times before. They're just playing it slow here in that second point, getting some traps up. It's a very difficult point to push out of. A lot of choke points where you can get crushed here. We see Connor trying to come through, gets absolutely shredded by a couple of the players there. Silvo managing to take out Andrew on a sack there. We see the 50% Uber. It's probably not enough. Cookie in, doing his damage. Good Lord above. Taking out Fane like it was no problem. And we do actually see Struck Minds having to bail out of second there, losing Lex on the back line there as they get out. It's not looking super primo for them here as they try to defend middle.
Soirée played that so well, Snazzy, just dry fighting it all. Cookie perfectly placed jumps to get in onto the soldier and to take him down. Now the fight, it resumes on mid with the Uber coming out on both sides. Struck Minds with the slightly higher one. And Cookie's going to be taking down Sheep. Soldiers juggling on the crates. Lex is in onto the soldier. He picks up Connor, not before falling to Silvo though. Cookie's still in with the force of nature. Cookie and Silvo, this is the dynamic duo. Enrith's up top, causing the damage and some massive pipes.
Jeez Louise, it's just the med trying to flee really. Matt going down. It's just Doge and one of his scouts, and he's got a soldier now, so he's doing okay. He's going to have to back out pretty much all the way to last, though. This is what I was talking about. You cannot defend second if you're at any disadvantage. You're just going to get shredded. It's no good. You get turned into mincemeat, and then someone puts you in a fennel and pork sausage. You don't want that. So, now, they're trying to put a little bit of damage on. Maybe try to get that force as they come into second here. Bit of damage is slowing them down. They're up to 80%. Giving them something to play with. It's looking pretty tense so far. No points on the board. Here we go.
The Ubers could very well even out here if Struck Minds decide to take the fight here. It's risky though, because there's so much collapsible damage. Now, Soirée sitting in Lunchbox, leaving a player at the roller door and just kind of creeping around. Struck Minds, they know they're there, but Soirée don't want to make any extravagant entries just yet.
No sudden movements. We see one of the soldiers coming on through. Does manage to get a bit of damage off, but does go down. That's down, going down. There you go. Haha, funny. Connor and Enrith both going very, very low in the middle of that fight as well. But I think that's going to be a reset. But with this one player ad, it's not much, but is it enough for Struckmines to work with? No, it is not. They lose Matt, one of their demo men. What am I talking about? But there you go. They lose their demo man. That's going to make it really, really difficult to defend this point. The point's already being edged. A lot of damage coming in. The Uber gets used. The counter Uber comes in. It's a lot less flashes. Lau and one of his scouts really playing on that point, desperately trying to get out now. Before that Uber fades, we see Lau go up in the sky. There's players getting a lot of damage on them. Cookie here on the screen, ready to go. He's looking like he wants to get back in. We've lost a bit of audio. But it's just one of the most chaotic fights. There's so much damage going on. A ball caught by the demo man there. Enrith going down very, very low. A lot of damage coming his way. Not enough to make it happen, though. They have had to back out to middle, and it looks like Struckmines are going to be taking second. How good was that?
How
good was that?
That was really well played. It's a hard point to push into, and it's an equally hard point to hold. So many different flank routes. Struckmines pushing out from a defensive position on Granary is just one of the most challenging things of any of the maps. As we see the soldiers going in on the medic. Can he get the last rocket off? And he does!
He does. That is so big. Giving Soirée what they need to start pushing here. They've got that middle point, so they're already at a bit of an advantage here trying to push into that last. If they can take second here without having to use, they're in with a chance. This could be the first round. Almost half the map timer gone. This is so even.
Ridiculously even. And again, I'm liking these lunchbox routes, Snazzy. You avoid all of the hectic spam out in yard, and you kind of like hide your positioning a bit. Now, they're going to pretty much just get in it to free here. No one contesting, there's no medic, and with a 60% advantage, they can waltz straight into last. No soldiers bombing yet. The rain is holding off. It's a sunny day so far, but Enrith gets a sentry gun, locking down the spawns. The heavy is up, but it's just going to be getting mulched. Lex is still in the fight, and actually Struckmines turn it around, but Silvo! That's the point.
You absolute beast. I know you can hear me. You keep up the great work, pal. All right. We're seeing another mid here. There we go. First round, the way of Soirée. Took almost 15 minutes. Half of the map timer remaining. 15 minutes and 40 seconds now. Matt coming into the middle. Coming into that DC, firing off some stickies. They're blind so far. Gets the pack, does take a sticky. Doesn't take the second one. Enrith down a little bit lower, but it's nothing. It's 40 health. Here we go. Does get the bow, manages to survive. We can see the soldiers are coming in. It's time for the Thunder. Med taking so much damage up into the air, but it's looking so good for Soirée. They take out two back the other way. We can see the mid-fight still playing out, still fighting. It's looking so even. Neither team wanting to actually take the damage. Here we go. Cookie and Silvo taking out Sheep and Andrew. Enrith taking out Matt, and that is the mid. It is just the Med Doge who has to kill Bind. Good God, Soirée are showing up now, aren't they?
With a full wipe on that point in the delayed fight, you can't be in a better position than you are right now if you're Soirée. You'd be grinning like it's Christmas morning, Snazzy. Now, Struckmines with very limited options left. You're going to see Sheep go onto the sniper, but again, that roller door, it's so hard to get any information, any sight line whatsoever on this map.
It's very difficult. It's a really hard one because it's so choky in the last. They have to use really early to do it though. Flashing like 6 times now. That is reducing that Uber period. Here we go. The Uber has already faded. All the players left alive, still very low. Lex going down, and that is it. Good Lord, that was so powerful from Soirée. 2 rounds up now. 2 rounds up. And here I am back in Struckmines. What was I thinking?
Well, look, the thing is with Soirée, once they get the momentum, it's really hard to put your foot on the brake. They
absolutely
want to keep going, and if you're Struckmines, you don't want to let Soirée get that momentum because it can be quite threatening. Now, the mid-fight, Matt's opting to go up top now on the crates, but he drops down. Sheep getting some nice area control. Soldier sky high, not doing a whole lot. Sheep will be taking him down. The anti-air artillery. Struckmines with an excellent response. losing that quick round, they come back. Convincing mid.
Mate, they are absolutely ready. Taking out Silvo there on the back end of that middle. It's just Enrith and Lau. There is nothing they can do to prevent this second cap, I think. And it's looking pretty even. Lau managing to get out there. He's going to stall Struck Minds trying to get into last here. There's still a couple of players down too. Movement going so late, so they're actually kind of in dire straits here. If Soirée wanted to push out, which it looks like they do, they certainly could. Here comes the Uber, managing to hold for so long, still hasn't used. Oh my God, they pick up Cookie, they still haven't used. That is unreal.
I think that was the hold of the Sentry from Doge, just so trusting of his team to keep Cookie out of his face. It was a little bit ridiculous, to be frank with you, Snazzy.
Honestly, a lesser man would have popped there. That was horrifying. Imagine having one of the best players in the country in your face, trying to drop you. Here comes the Uber, straight into the last. They've had to flash a couple. The Sentry's still up. They used on the wrong side, unable to get that Sentry. It finally goes down. And there we go! Struck Mines, everybody! First round on the board. Here we go. Okay, 12 minutes left on the clock. Goose, the dream's alive, isn't it?
Mate, we've been seeing some excellent responses these first two maps. You know, one team will just completely mulch the other, and you know, the opposing team will just keep their cool. Now, we've got to see what happens on this mid. Enrith's going to be in early now, just opting to play lower near the pack. I like the position. Wrap Assassin goes out, doesn't find anything. Matt's going to be on the left-hand side, trying to pressure the stickies, deep. But he's got a scout on him. Lex is here as well, picking up two.
Lex looking so good this game. Hopping in behind, here we go! Oh, so much damage, but none of the kills. That's just tragic, mate. That is tragic. I hate to see it, honestly. It's kind of upset me. But it's looking pretty good. Both teams getting that Uber. It's looking a little better for Soirée here. They've got a couple of players up. Matt down very low, and there is something special going on here. But again, we're not going to call it out too loudly. So we can see what's going on. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. We'll see if they can see through the subterfuge, you know?
Struck Minds were sort of poking through connector, trying to get something, but down, gets spotted out early. It wasn't stealthy enough. Needs to get some tips from Mr. James Bond. Now, Sheep trying to just clear some stickies. Here we go. The big bomb coming in from Lex. It's heavy on the forecast, and he picks up Lau. Cookie with the response, but losing their medic. Struck Minds. They can just go balls to the wall right now, and Sheep is doing just that, cleaning off the remaining players. They're going to be making their way into yard.
They're into yard. They're so keen. There is still that player still caught behind a little bit in that lunchbox area. They see him in Z, I think. Here we go. No, they don't see him. They don't see him. Oh, my God. Here we go.
Oh,
okay. Ooh,
a little bit anticlimactic.
Far out. My heart was beating there. But here we go. Okay, full Uber into last. One player down. There is that Sentry. Silvo getting that thing up. Cookie on the sniper. The Uber gets used early. They're in nice and deep. Cookie back over to Scout. There's the point. There's not much time on it just yet. No players down really so far. Matt getting a bunch of stickies onto the point. He's doing his best, trying to keep the players off it. There's no time on the point. Still, the Uber has faded. 2 down, 3 down now. Here we go. This is it. 2 and 2, baby. Let's go. What do we think, crowd? Come on.
An even fight, and an even fight indeed, Snazzy. 2-2. Struck Minds just piercing the momentum of Soirée. Unbelievable stuff. Now, I'm interested to see what their retaliation is going to be on this mid. Soirée really liking these lower plays. They don't like taking the high ground first. They want to kind of just wait and scope out, see what Struck Minds are doing. Silvo, it's an excellent presence on the plate as well. Cookie now with the force of nature. You know he can do those boost jumps, but can he find any plays? It's a really scrappy fight so far. No point time, just presence on either side of the team. Now we see still both teams really chicken shit scared of each other. No one's really going in. I'm not sure what's going on, Snazzy.
Mate, they are very afraid of each other at this point. 2-2 with 8 minutes left on the clock. No real plays happening just yet. Here we go. First still. Lex down to Connor. Connor down very, very low, kind of out of this fight. The Ubers get used on both teams. How often do you see a mid where both teams end up using Uber? Here we go. Andrew in for 2. Coming through with a third. I smell it. Sheep actually picking up a third kill there. Andrew finally going down. Cookie managing to pick up Fane. Sheep picking up Silvo. It's looking bloody good. Cookie has picked up Matt, though, and that is going to end that fight. It looks like Struck Minds managing to take that middle, getting those forward spawns, getting that advantage, and being able to start rolling it forward.
After Sheep just went Super Saiyan, Cookie just perfectly in the pocket behind. Now, Struck Minds, they are still in the offensive position, making their way into connector right now. We can expect to see a sack wave pretty soon. Fairly even Ubers, a slight add on the side of Soirée, but I'm not sure if they're going to make much use. It's risky pushing through those mid points when a team is already positioned through. Now, still no sack waves. The soldiers are slowly making their way up the catwalk. Connor's going to be in, seeing if he can catch a player off guard, but it's incredibly passive, Snazzy.
Yeah, they're playing super passive, both of these teams. I think they both know it's all come down to this. This is 2 straight days of gaming. My back hurts, I know theirs does. So they're playing it safe. They really want to make this one happen. Plus, they've got those lovely gold medals that I managed to pick up for them, that they're playing for. And the trophy. Don't forget the trophy. They get the engraving on the trophy. How special is that? But here we go. Bit of fighting still going on. Just playing slow in that yard.
They're really cautious because, you know, the time on the map now, it's 6 minutes 30, and the game's running quite slow. It is back and forth, but it's super slow. Both teams just being so meticulous with it. Now Matt trying to make an entry, trying to get some damage. Misses, get the pipes on down. That's the first pick. Will it ignite anything? I'm not sure just yet. You need more than a pick to get in these days, especially on Granary. Soldier makes their way in, onto the combo, but Cookie's going to be cleaning up Lex. Now a soldier behind in the connector area on the elbow. They haven't spotted him just yet. Oh, but here's Cookie. He got the intel, and he's gone.
See you later, Fane. 2 soldiers down for Struck Minds. Lex's spawn coming through very quickly, though. That might give them what they need to be able to defend this middle here, but they were looking so good, and it wasn't enough. Here comes the scout. The Uber gets forced. It still hasn't been used on the side of Soirée. Oh, sugar. That's not good. That is not good if you are Struck Minds.
Yeah, they got spooked, Snazzy. They someone got in there, and there was just too much pressure in the pressure cooker. 8,000 PSI. Now
that's a lot of PSI.
A lot of PSI. lots of pressure. Soldier falling. That will be Lex. Connor still just providing that AoE. Sheep's going to be making an entrance here. Picking up down as well. Is he going to take it all the ring around the Rosie? I don't think he is. Enrith bombing in onto the medic. And this is going to be huge!
What an Uber they've managed to use into that garage area, pick up a couple of players. They are capping that middle. There's still a couple of players left around. You can see Lau, I don't know, he's looking around. He's worried. But this is pretty good for Soirée. They have an ad, they have the players, they can definitely take second more or less for free. But Fane still knocking around there. Not really sure what his plan is, but we see Sheep up on Sniper as well. Fane managing to pick up Silvo in the backside there. That's going to bring the players back just a little bit. Lex here, trying for the mini, not quite able to make it connect. He's able to get out though, which is red hot, keeping your players alive there. Just absolutely unreal, isn't it, Goose? Goose. Jeez,
well, look, mate, you know, that was a really good wrap. They sort of went in and then went around again, and they completely dodged it down, picking up Fane. Clean rockets connecting perfectly, and surely you'd think with all of that, the Uber would come out. They want to take it straight through, run it all the way back to last. Scout getting pistoled, medic getting pistoled down. Cookie's going to be picking up Doge and Sheep, and he's on the point. There's no one really left there to stop him. See you next fall, see you next winter. Get the fuck out of here.
Good God, 3-2. And I was going to say this earlier, but I didn't want to bring it up. you lose a round when there's only a couple minutes left in the game, like this, 3-2 with 3 minutes remaining, our average round length has been like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Struck Minds are struggling now. Matt screwing up the rollout.
And that's not good.
Good God. He's going to have a lot of health when his med gets here, though. He gets the bow early. They're choosing to play it a little bit safer. Their soldiers taking some ground. Here we go. Air dead stickies. Come on, take the hit. Here we go. Down and Connor down. Very, very early. Matt does go down. There's a scout on the med. Well done, Sheep, you absolute beast. It's Cookie and Lau, and I don't think they're going to fight this one. Well done, Struck Minds. That is huge, being able to get that point. And yeah, you don't have the Uber ad, but you've got the point. You've got the second.
Lau's still getting out, though. It's going to be an even fight, and, you know, as we keep repeating ourselves here in this internal monologue, you know, Granary's a hard map to push in onto. You need at least 30% ad. You need a few picks, and Soirée, if they want to play the defense, they can do just that. Silvo getting a sentry up with the Jag. I think it's a 30% building increase. Quick smart. The stock market trades quick, and the sentry builds quick as well.
Fantastic, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a stalemate here while they try to figure out a way to break the hold, but it is absolutely Struck Minds push. A lot of their players going down very low there to some of the spam, but they're going to be able to get healed back up. They are still in the position here where they're holding Soirée in last. They're not actively losing. Any opportunity they get here puts them in with a very, very good chance to win. We see one of the soldiers coming on through, getting absolutely shredded. Another soldier in behind, down in there. I wonder if they know. They definitely know. The players have come through into the last. The Ubers have been used on both sides. The sentry is still up on the side of Soirée, and that is going to spell the end of that push attempt from Struck Minds, isn't it, Goose?
Perfect bomb from Lau. Perfect little sneak through the top part, getting onto the combo and forcing that Uber out. Now, a minute 19 seconds on the clock. Enrit's going to be picking up Lex. It's not what you want to see, but Struck Minds, they need to hold on to this. They can't afford to give up any more ground, Snazzy. Now they're just going to be picking through Roller Door. Enrit with another fat pipe. We've got a player rotating here.
He's huge. Here we go. All right. They're looking like they want to come back in. Dry or not, they're keen to take the fight, showing some aggression here. They're taking that ground. They're starting to edge the point. There's still a lot of players there, but they don't look super committed to defending it. I think they're going to be able to edge it all the way to the max. They just have to finish that point. Here we go. They're ready to come straight on through. Very aggressive here. This is nuts. Here we go. They picked up the sentry. They haven't even had to use yet. No sniper to take out the med. Still haven't used. They're getting so much damage in. Enrith, you beast! That was monstrous. Here we go. Ubers get used. It's looking mildly better for Soirée. Med about to die. Connor with the massive bomb. It's just Bane. It's just Matt. 2 health and a dream. Unable to make it happen. Silvo on the heavy. Look at that. 8 seconds left. I think we can call it. Soirée takes the second map, ladies and gentlemen.
Just edging it out on Gullywash. Another round of applause for Soirée, ladies and gentlemen. The powerhouse team of Australia.
I was hoping they'd be taken off the pedestal, but you know what? Maybe they're going to make it, what is that, 4 in a row? 4 lands in a row?
Yeah. Yeah,
3?
I think if you count the 2019 one, I would say that would be 4, yes.
Good God. All right, we've got the logs. Sponsored by Marketplace.tf. Good Lord, let's have a look at this. Sorted by deaths. That is an interesting stat. We see down with 20 deaths. Really doing the Roma's job well there. But sorted by damage, here we see it. Enrith and Cookie straight on top. 320, that's almost 100 above the next highest player on Struck Minds there, Lex.
Yeah. It was quite a mental game, you know. The stats, like apart from Cookie, he's like really the only one fragging out massively. It was just down to the wire, Snazzy.
Yeah, man, that was an absolutely gross game. And it kind of sucks for Struck Minds because they lost that one round in that crucial moment with a couple of minutes left, which I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried about for them. And I hate to see my mental predictions come through. But
They're still in with a chance here. This is not a best of 3. This is not the end. It's
best of
this
5.
Is a best of 5. An absolute slog, ladies and gentlemen. So, gear up. Get a drink, all of that. We're going to be coming back with more very shortly.
More.
But for now, I will send it down to my lovely, lovely analysts.
Oh, thank you, Snazzy.
Stop it.
Well, that was a game and a half, and again, really, really close. Like obviously similar scoreline. Sorry to product 3-2, obviously in Soiree's favor. Yeah, really good game by Cookie and also Enrith.
Yeah.
Having really big impact and showing also obviously the force of nature and really big denials on soldier bombs when they're trying to sack in to take down Lao for try force him during the stalemates.
Yeah, especially in that yard area. Like, obviously, earlier on in the game, Lex was just skyboxing himself, and no one saw him, so that was probably the advantage of why they got 2 rounds struck mines. But obviously, Cookies with the Force of Nature, who said denying that completely, just lost their advantage or their edge, per se. So therefore, they can just roll on through.
Yeah, very. I'm very loud.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh.
That's not very nice. How are we good now? Anyway, Granary, Soiree's map pick. It's a map they're very experienced with. Another old head kind of map.
Yeah. What? Hello, guys. How are we?
We're getting in trouble, sorry. It's not getting angry at us.
Oh, God.
Onto our heads. Anyway, yeah, Soiree's map pick. They obviously showed that they still got it. It was despite they have a lot less practice recently. Like, Enrith and Cookie can't play as much commitments.
Yeah.
But, look, this is their map. They came into a really good mental after having a big nail biter in product. And now they're back into it. Another nail biter again, and hopefully this third map. I'm not sure we're going to.
Gullywash.
Gullywash is our third map. Another Soiree favourite. I'm sure Matt will have a much better game though.
Definitely.
Gullywash is the demo map.
After seeing these logs from... Sorry to cut you off, didn't mean to. After seeing these logs from Emirath, we could see something pop off on Gullywash, especially with the combo.
I would like Matt to have an amazing game next. It's
100%.
I like his maps.
I think Matt had, unfortunately, it was not one of his best games on Granary. I feel like he did get shut down quite a bit. Even, I think this might have been Sheep as well. Like, despite him getting frags, I think his impact, I don't know, wasn't felt as much. Only 197 DPM. I don't know, this might have been one of his lower DPM sort of games, would you say?
100%.
I'd say one of his better performances today, but he's been an all-star the past 2 days. Most frags, I think, in every match he's played as well. Yeah. So, get over it fast, go into Gullywash and keep performing as well as he can. Yeah. Try get that first map win for Struck Mines. Hopefully we have a best of 5 rather than a first of 3.
I mean, just to refresh the mentality and obviously moving to Gullywash, they still have chances to obviously do a reverse sweep. Gullywash is the final map, and then obviously if we do need, I believe it was Snakewater and Process if need be.
Yep.
Hug maps, classics.
Yeah. One thing though as well, obviously Connor and Down as well, having massive impact. Despite obviously only doing 6 kills for Connor and 9 for Down, but the frags they were getting were quite impactful.
Oh yeah.
Would you say?
I mean, Lau's averaging 5 deaths. In 5 rounds, 5 deaths is insane for a medi player, especially on Granary, where the mid is so soldier dominant and you just can't see like Lex or Fane bombing in. You're like hoping a Scouts just get rid of him straight away. So really well played by Lau and also Doge, 9 deaths, but obviously he was on the back foot for this time. This game, having Down and Connor just being so aggressive, making really good plays, and hopefully they continue to have really good performances, both medics.
I mean, we'll see what happens on Gullywash. Gullywash, again, another really soldier-dominant map, but also demo as well. Hopefully Mac can have a better game on Gullywash, but also, I think we'll see if Cookie obviously chooses to use that Force of Nature again. Obviously, we saw what it did on...
Product.
Not
product, sorry.
On Granary, I was going to say product, interesting.
Yeah.
It was the same scoreline, but yeah, anyway. On Granary, but overall, I mean, Soiree definitely still have it, despite obviously not playing, but obviously see what happens when we go to Gullywash right after this little break that we're going to be having. So stay tuned. We'll catch you guys in a bit.
Wow, back to us.
Yeah, welcome back, guys.
So, a bit of a short delay that we've with some... why am I so loud?
Chill! Be quiet.
Anyway, welcome back, guys.
It's late.
we're up to possibly the final map of this series. Otherwise, we're going to go to, I believe it was Process or Snakewater afterwards if needed.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're now going to Gullywash again, as I said before. Could be our final map of the series, but maybe if you guys want, do you want to ask the crowd, see who they think they might take this?
Yeah, so if you guys think Struck Mind's going to win, give us a cheer in 3, 2, 1. That was a bit weak, honestly. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
All right, Soirée,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was awful. What are we here?
That's salt in the wound right
Maybe
there.
let's try it again. We go Struck Minds again. 3, 2, 1. That's better.
There we go.
Yeah, cheap, yeah, Wils.
And then what about Soirée? 3, 2, 1.
A bit better.
A bit better.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
getting there.
Look, Soirée don't care. They're going to do that. Like, cheap might toggle on. I've heard.
Oh, who knows?
Whoa.
Who knows? But yeah, no, coming to Gullywash, again, we mentioned during the break, or before the break, sorry, we'll see if soldiers, and obviously hopefully we can see Matt have a better performance, see if the demos get activated. But yeah, again, this is I feel like mids, let's see what the soldiers do, what high bombs or what any sort of like, you could the speed shot off mid, like let's see what tricks they have up their sleeve.
Bit interested to see how Enrith goes, honestly, because yesterday when they played against FMCL on Gullywash, Enrith got crushed a lot at the start of the map. He was constantly getting bombed by Rowan and Raylan, and when he would get like nuked by Daz when he's trying to walk into last. So see if he's reset, see if he takes it a bit more slow, lets Cookie and Silvo walk in first out of the traps, and he can just go in and get 4 pipes, 8 stickies, and kill everything.
Speaking about Gullywash and the game, we're going to quickly also get our casters onto this. So Wils and Elmo, welcome to
Welcome
map
back.
3. What are your thoughts on Gullywash coming into this possible final map, or will Struck Minds take it and force map 4?
I don't actually know, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, we're obviously, I think, like everyone here, hoping for the Struck Minds victory. Just with especially with how close those first 2 games were. If they get a 3-2 loss again, that'd be pretty crushing up. Especially after all the close grand finals, going to only 3 maps at LAN, despite so close to winning a map. So yeah, definitely rooting for Struck Minds.
Yeah, I mean, the 2-0 does not do justification for how close these games are. Like, it could have been anyone for each game, really. And I think it'll be the same way for Gullywash. Obviously, Gullywash is more projectile heavy, so we're probably going to see, the soldiers and the demos popping off a little bit more. And I think Struck Minds, their strongest position is with their scouts, so they might struggle a little bit. But I seriously think it could be anyone's game.
On Badlands, Fane and Lex popped off though when they won yesterday.
Oh no!
There he is.
Nobody saw that, right?
Look how cute that guy is.
Who's that? Who did that?
Yeah, but Fane and Lex.
Oh god, guys,
Oh my, yeah, but I mean, it could go anywhere.
Cookie!
The man of the hour, Cookie.
Oh, thank you, Silver. Hey!
Beating the boys.
God, he's so handsome. Can our players get into the server, please?
They don't look too
Down,
fast.
Connor in the zone.
No. Yep, yeah.
Probably MGing again.
On the grind. Oh, there's Close, and Silvo there as well with the hat. Oh, thumbs up.
Good.
ready to play some more NG, I think.
Yeah, I mean, all of these guys are incredibly good. I don't really... There's no real weak link on any team. It's just they can all have their moments and really clutch up for their team. So...
Yeah, I mean, both maps, it's literally been like, 1 round, 1 fight has been the difference overall. So it's hard to say, prediction-wise, we're just both I'd say we're both saying, Struck Minds. Hopefully probably a 3-2 sort of thing.
Of course, yeah.
Want the final to continue on. And yeah, it would suck for a 3-0 despite how good the games have been.
I think if we're talking about like the mental game, you need to realize that if they lose this map, they lose. So I don't think Soirée would be too stressed with the position they're in right now, but Struck Minds are really on the back foot. They need to get this round, stay in the game, because I mean, it could be anyone's game. Like
I mean, I don't think that's ever really stopped them though. Like they've been 2-0 down before in previous grand finals and come, once again so close to the edge, 2-0 down, winning and then getting stuck at last, pushing into last and losing, 3-2 on Snakewater or something like that in previous finals. So they definitely have, the ability to come back, and they'll definitely try to here. And you would think they would, you know, be able to get one on the board for the boys.
Yeah. I do worry for Struck Minds. If they do end up winning Gullywash, they have to go to Snakewater. And as I've said many times before, I think that Soirée are really good at Snakewater.
Yeah,
so they're
I'm
going to
not
have
sure
a lot of
if
trouble.
they've lost that one recently to at all. And last season it was pretty crushing. It was like 3 or 4-0.
Yeah,
and they were able to like hold them and spawn for like 30 seconds a minute to end the banny config.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
don't know about that today, but yeah, it was definitely a dominant performance.
I think that was. Sorry to interrupt as well. I think I believe that was a season before as well. The banning config, you just hold them in spawn for 30 seconds.
And then
they just couldn't get out.
Mentioned.
But obviously, I believe we're actually starting soon. So I'll let Wils and Elmo take it away.
Sure, Will. What's your prediction? Struck Mine?
Yeah,
I think 3-2 Struck Mine.
3-2, let's go.
Let's hear some noise for Struck Mine. Here we go, Enrith rolling out, doing quite well, no beef. Matt, a little bit quicker actually. Can he get some good damage onto Lau? I think he does hit a sticky, but he's trapping himself off, just playing a little bit more passive. Lex will go down with an early bomb, so you have to be really careful with the player down here. If they don't get anything, they might have to leave. A high bomb from Fane, trying to make some space, will fade, but Cookie will eventually pick him up, and they will have to leave, I think.
Yeah, Lex definitely dying a bit too soon for his team to really help there. Cookie is still on the... Oh, actually fed a bit, but they're trying to get back in here. But yeah, Enrith just puts that to bed, kills both scouts. So not the ideal start for them. Silver was actually going for the demo here. And yeah, Doge kind of has to let him go. But at least on the side of Struck Mines, there's no time on the point, and Doge lived pretty easily there. Down is on Spy though. Is he
loves that one, doesn't he?
Yeah. No more Spy.
Yeah, look, thankfully Doge lived on the mid, so they should be able to fight second here. But Soirée deciding to take an
Soldier stuck in drop
point.
down, so Lex, kind of 2 unfortunate deaths. Not exactly what they needed to start with. And they're right into Big Door, going for the flank play maybe, or just straight away with the trade all the sacks.
Yep, trapping off that roller door, so Matt won't be able to really spam as effective. So the combo's kind of locked out here for maybe a free force, to be honest. It looks like it's going to be a trade though, and it is going to be better on the side of Soirée. However, they have lost Connor, and Sheep will pick up down as well. So no soldiers for the collapse, and they're going to win the fight, to be honest. And I think they'll push into mid.
Yeah, I mean Andrew did die though, and they're all still close at choke, so it'll be pretty difficult to get in. There actually is a flank play here. Lex.
He checks.
Yeah, get the
nice
perfect
rocket.
timing.
Well done, yeah.
Silver, unfortunately, I don't think we get the 2 shots. So yeah, Lex cleans them up. So you would think they'd be... Oh yeah, they have actually just walked in here while we're watching that flank play. And they're getting it pretty easily, so they just give it up.
Yeah, they get straight in, get the cap, and now the pressure's on Soirée. Obviously, Struck Mine's going to look to sack here. I'm not really sure what happened with down Spy.
I think he just was checking.
Yeah, okay.
Thought he was forward spawning, but it was not going to be worthwhile doing so.
Yep.
Hopefully we see it in. Probably not, but it'd be nice to.
So they don't have Uber here. It looks like they're just going to grind it down, wait, play it safe. And then on Gullywash, obviously, there's you can kind of flank into lobby from Big Door. I see a lot of teams pressuring from Big to get in, get behind, and get a force, but it looks like they're opting to do some sort of choke play.
Yeah, I know Enrith definitely likes playing pretty aggressively at Big Door generally, just to make sure they don't get in. Lex is just straight in here going for massive midi. Andrew does get crushed, as does most of their combo. Silver, Lex! Massive
Sit
play.
down, Silvo! And thankfully Lex, I think, will live as well.
Maybe not.
Maybe
shot
not,
by Enrith,
unfortunately, but Doge will live. So.
Yeah, Doge just having to run away. Their team just getting in a bit too far into the choke there and getting absolutely crushed by the bombs. And despite Lex's skill stick, can't clutch the fight. And soft way to give up mid there.
Yeah, definitely. It's not too bad though. They're still on second. They're soldier spawning pretty quick.
Yeah,
However,
definitely a better first round than last map, where they just move it down, goes for the bomb, and just gets crushed here.
The bomb onto Sheep. Will they be able to pick him up? No. Connor will go down, so they lose both their soldiers. And they should be able to make some space here without the soldiers. As long as they don't die to any traps or Enrith, gets like 3 or 4 kills, I think they should be able to get some kind of sack maybe or a force.
Yeah, Lau he just get bombed, and he is eventually going to be forced. And Cookie not really able to punish that very well at all. Spends way too much time killing Fane, so really nice play there from him, getting that force, and they're going to have to try and force Struck Mind as they come into middle here, and it looks like it's going to be happening from Big Door.
Yep, they are a soldier down, so maybe they'll try and get in without using the Uber, but I doubt it can happen. The Scout was trying to go for a flank here, and Sheep will pick up on him. Not be able to get the kill, but he will run it down and get a really nice kill here. So it might open up choke a little bit here, and he will get through, yeah. Connor's saying no, spamming a lot of rockets, but how many rockets does he have? Not enough. They're going to have to back up, And 1v1 on the flank here. Andrew will die, and the back cap's going to cause a lot of problems here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're going to have to try and block, which I don't think they really can. And Lex is straight in through drop, doing a lot of damage. Gets Cookie killed. And yeah, they're not actually going to do too much with that backup. Silver's still stuck behind here. Lau is so close to getting the Uber, so surely they fight second at the very least.
Yeah, look, that flank play did slow them down a little bit, and they will be able to get the Uber now. Again, also worrying about Silvo, so we'll have to see how that goes, but thankfully they're not on their second anymore. They're slowly just, you know, making a bit more ground every single time.
Yeah, I mean, definitely very back and forward, pretty slow game. But, I mean, Struck Minds will be pretty happy with that, considering they lost one round instantly on Granary, and that was the difference in the end. Lex is on the sniper, though. We haven't really seen that much in the final so far, more with Sheep on product. But Lex has been known for his sniper, especially when things haven't been going his way.
Salty sniper. We're going to have to see how he's where he's going to peek. It looks like big door. Fane is trying to make some noise in choke to maybe draw away from the sniper. We'll have to see. They are pushing they realize they're big door and they're pushing in. They kill Fane, so they've got so much space now.
Lex is in
their lobby behind on sniper. Oh my god, what a shot!
What a shot, insane.
And will he get the med? He just misses the shot. He hasn't the chance to get another kill. Thankfully, Down is able to pressure and pick up Lex, but what a shot.
What a shot. Imagine if he had got it now, that would have been, play of LAN almost. That'll the 7k. But it looks like Sheep, yeah, is just going to bully Down there.
He's able to get that kill, and it's going to maybe open up a play for a trade, actually. This is the typical Sheep trades we see. Well, maybe not not forcing the Uber, but the aggressive kind of
scout that I knows trades, I think.
He does have the loadout.
He does.
And the Uber will come straight back in, and Connor picking up Doge straight away. He will go down, but they do not have the medic on the side of Struck Minds. Cookie beefing a little bit there. Andrew going down as well. 2 silver, maybe a bit of a flank kill there. And Cookie just has to keep his meta alive, but they're all collapsing. Cookie goes down. Lau as well. Sheep, they will clean up. But thankfully, Lau goes down. Doge spawning with no one, however, so it won't be as big ad, but it will be ad.
Yeah, a tiny bit, but they've given up mid for it, so just back and forward, pretty much no last fights at all, really, and not much lobby action apart from Lex point-blanking Cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is just an absolute stalemate of a game. Just a testament to how close these teams are in skill, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, Cookie on Sniper. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I mean, Silvo is definitely able to, just combo for it. Cookie is very good. I mean, he's not really known for it. He's more just, known for his tight combo play, but he's definitely very good. And maybe want to get a bit of revenge on Lex.
Absolutely. Looks like he's going to pick big door. He does have the help of Enrith to try and stop him from dying. They don't know quite yet, I don't think. He hasn't shot a shot. Oh, no, they do. They did some damage to him, so they're probably going to position around not getting sniped here. As long as they keep Doge alive, they should be able to hold the second. But, yeah, it looks like soirée is going to try and, really pressure Cook here.
Yeah, interesting to see how aggressive they are, because it does look like Connor and Dunn maybe want to try and get through choke here. Rather than just waiting for the sniper, but Cookie is just walking in very slowly here. Yeah, not the ideal play there from Andrew, jumping up and getting himself stuck in headshot.
And another one!
Gets his revenge there with a nice shot, and they're trading right away here.
Fane is sitting in choke after the post-2, but maybe he'll be able to get a good bomb. They don't know. Oh, a really nice rocket. Does not pick him up, though, and will go down. Very unlucky. And they lose both their soldiers, so if they're quick enough, maybe they get some pressure on last.
Yeah, well, even if they don't, they'd be pretty happy with that. 2 shots, pretty much 2 headshots from Cookie, so able to just, take that point pretty for free. Pretty good trade there. I mean, it's hard to do much when you're already 2 players down. And finally, we get to see some last point. Doge is in a pretty good position, though, to not get himself shot here. Just, holding close, making sure Cookie can't do anything unless he hero pooks in. He does actually dies the Sheep right away. They're playing for a point play here, though, and won't really work out for them. So this is a good time for them to just get out into second if they can.
Yep, all their players being in big door. As long as they don't die to the traps here, they should be able to get out, cap the point. But they are slowing them down really well. So they're going to get the forward spawn here, and I would assume that there'd be a bit more aggression from soirée.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking about, especially on Granary in both the games we watched today with Enrith, he's just so good at slowing the other teams down, just not giving them any room to do what they want. And they do eventually give it up. But Cookie, once again, Andrew, just kind of unnecessary poking there and gets himself killed once again in an identical situation.
Yep, so they're going to have to try really hard. They are going to trade into them, actually, here. And they do get the force. It is a little bit worse on the side of Struck Mines. However, Cookie and Silvo will go down, so that will open up a push into second here. Fane trying to kill Lau. Will get one rocket off, gets another one. Lau will go down, and it's only Connor. Can he salvage, get any sort of kill here? Oh, close to the mini, but not quite. And I think he will decide to go behind and live. Oh, sorry, leave.
Yeah. Just decides to live. No, not really able to do too much in a 1v5 there. Maybe try to go for a sneaky play, or looks like they have another. No. Looks like they want to snipe and spawn, but not. But yeah, really heads up play there by Sheep and Matt and Doge going for that trade there rather than just waiting for him to inevitably get another pick like he did last time.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the gun on the left here. Both teams is fairly even. I'm not sure if Doge knows it's 20-ad. He might. You know, he's one of the best medics, so probably. So we'll have to see. Cookie on Pyro, doing a bit of Hungry for Eggs gaming here. I assume he's going to like sit in front of the sentry, kind of deflect that spam, and kind of push that Uber back. So we'll be curious to see how they use Super, and they actually, it looks like they do know.
Yeah, I mean, the main problem with the Pyro, though, is they haven't really built well at all. They probably would have had it by the after Uber, but they're not going to, and yeah, they just Uber straight in here. The gun has been taking a while to split. They're going for the point right away, but Connor crushes Lex.
He will go down, though, and Andrew's on the point. He'll die as well. Down, but Fane bombs, and they're going to get the point. They get it, and they're in front. Struck Mines 1-0 Gullywash.
So yeah, after, a very, very back and forward game there, we have our first cap. Struck Mines ahead finally.
Yeah, I think it's the first time they've been ahead, to be honest.
Yeah, it has been.
Which hopefully they can, keep this momentum into the rest of this game and seal it out. Straight onto mid, and trying to get some good damage on Doge. He has hit him twice, actually, on 80 health. Connor with an aggressive bomb. He probably will get picked up. But
Doge and Matt both died to a single rocket from down.
Good distraction by Connor to get down, or allowed down to get those 2 kills. And it's going to be scrappy. Sheep is alive. This guy can work miracles. Let's see, but I think he's going to decide and leave. And they're just going to have to set up on last.
Yeah, a bit too miraculous even for him. But yeah, so far the mids from Soirée, there's only been 2 obviously, but that was even more crushing, victory than the previous one. And this is kind of the situation that Struck Mines hasn't really been in too often, where they full ad going into last from a middle, while Soirée's kind of converted these on Granary when they had the chance.
Yep. Looks like Matt is deciding to play sticky the point and kind of play in the spawn a little bit here. They do have the off class as well.
Yeah,
Andrew on the gun.
And Sniper actually with Sheep also. So see if we can get a cheeky pick here before anything happens. But they're just going to use straight and shutter, so it'll be quite difficult.
Yep, they do use straight through the shutter. They have blocked that right spawn door, and it looks like the soldier will get picked up in main. He will. Lex going down along with the gun, but Fane sneaky on the point, shooting down, will get the kill. They can hold this point, but he's going to the point, and he doesn't block it in time, and they will get a clutch win to tie it up.
Yeah, that's definitely got to feel bad. 10 minutes of, slow back and forward to get your first round, and then they just win mid, kill your med, and then essentially get a pretty free last victory. Just run onto the point twice, and you win that way.
Yeah, quick round, to be honest, compared to a lot of the rest of the games. We'll have to see, though. Enrith trying to get some more damage. Not as much as last mid, but enough.
Lex is up and behind as well, and I don't think they've noticed here. Yeah, nothing at all. He just kills it. The med probably kill the demo as well.
Lex with a crazy 2 kills to clutch up the round. They just have to keep Doge alive. But Connor almost... Oh, Connor will get him, actually. Doge will go down. That's so sad. But thankfully, they've won the mid with a great play by Lex.
Yeah, Lex just getting in behind there, not seen it all, and so much better mid from Struck Mines there. As you said, unfortunately, Doge just can't escape from the soldiers there, but they pretty much will get mid for free and probably second. Although it does look like...
Ooh, Doge is on crits.
Oh.
This is the X factor I want to see, to be honest. So they do have mid. It is a little bit easier to crits into someone second, which is why I think Doge decided to do it. But it's not that much crits ad. They have to be really careful and go on the dot, making sure to spot Lau and, not get bombed and combust.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with the only other time we've seen crits was Enrith did get the medic, so against FMCL, but then they all just blew up pretty much, so it didn't really actually work out for them. So, and I don't even remember the last time we've really seen a crits from this team. And
Matt goes down, so the crits is not going to be ideal, but it will be a Sheep crits, I think. He's going in. He will get Enrith. He's going to kill someone else. He's going to kill down. Oh, the beam on Silver. He kills 3. He's hungry. Shooting live for 70 damage. He's about to get the Uber. He will force it, but 3 amazing kills. Wow. That is X Factor. Fane in with a bomb. Will kill Lau as well. Oh my goodness, Doge still alive. Oh, the force of nature knocking Andrew back and Connor cleaning up. Can Sheep kill Cookie here? They are backing off a little bit, but they can afford to be a little bit aggressive. They do have their spawn soon. And he knows that. He's getting hungry, shooting 50 damage. The bomb, he will get picked up, but Cookie will die for it. So they've traded players. Silver trying to salvage something, trying to get this soldier. Ooh, and I think he will. And he does just quite get Lex, so...
Yeah, pretty insane DM though from Sheep, you know, somehow getting a good crit off despite your demo dying, you know, laser beaming that scout afterward. And Doge actually stayed crits. I'm not sure if he died during that or not, but yeah, still on the crits there. And so they kind of can do a take 2 here, and Lau's not close to Uber at all.
Soirée are probably very mindful of the crits now, though. So they're going to have to see, and yeah, Enrith knows it, just annihilating the door, getting so much damage. Although Matt getting 2 kills with the crits. So it is even players now. Lau not close to Uber at all. They can maybe try and do something, but I think they're going to opt to play a little bit safe here.
Yeah, I mean, killing the flank, though, is not what you want with your crits, especially when you lose, you know, Sheep and Feint for it as well. And crits against Ubers, not great. They might get it somehow after the, you know, after the soirée Ubers, but it's going to be hard to defend second here. And then last, you know, they're going to do a miracle crits again.
I think, yeah, we're going to see like a post-crits Uber sort of deal. But yeah, they're just walking in for free, basically. Getting the point pretty easily. Doge on 60%. And obviously they know they're on crits, so they're just going to keep playing aggressive here. Down, going straight onto the flank, seeing to find anyone. They're thankfully all on last, and they have Ubered in, locking out that spawn door. 90% to crits. This could be massive. Oh no, but Matt will die. No time on the point, though. The crits comes out. Though. Oh, the laser beam's onto the point, but can he get down? He is able to kill the demo man. Will he get the scout as well? Laser beam kills the scout. The soldier will bomb though. Can Doge get him? Oh my God, Doge!
What a hole. Insane.
Struck mines, hanging on by a thread. Wow, that was insane.
Insane.
And he swapped as well. So they're not on crits anymore.
Yeah. Insane hold though, you know. They didn't get that many kills initially, but yeah, the Sheep Heavy just able to fall onto the point. And I mean, unsurprisingly with Sheep's DM, he's good at Heavy as well. And then yeah, Doge winning the 1v1 with the Solemn Vow, getting smacked that soldier down.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are going to still be on last here. The Ubers are even. It looks like they're trying to say something. No, Connor's going to go back and probably just wait for the Ubers here. A little bit of add to the side of Soirée, but I don't think anyone knows. And Matt will kill Connor, so that's going to obviously slow down. Enter straight in, actually. Going down. What? Another 4 players. They all just go in.
Yeah, not sure what the idea behind that one was. They don't even like shoot the gun. They kind of just walk in and all die. Cookie. Ooh. Oh, they're going for a funny play. Lau's just run away. Cookie's... Yeah, just let him run back to spawn while Cookie tries to make a funny play here, but I'm not really sure what he's going to be able to do unless he can 2-shot Doge here, and yeah, not hits him once, but
close.
Yeah.
That weapon fires very quickly. But thankfully, Doge didn't die, and it looks like they're going to try and pressure while their combo scout, their team leader, is dead. Spamming choke a little bit, opting to decide to go back to... Nope, back to choke. Back to choke. I don't think they're going to do anything anymore because, you know, they're on second. They're just going to wait for Soirée to try and make a play. Cookie has not come up on Sniper. Oh, no, he has.
Yep.
He decided.
Worked pretty well the first time. Not quite as good the second time because of that trade, but he's definitely, you know, feeling the Sniper, hitting his shots, so there's no reason not to go for a third. You know, hopefully Andrew don't get a 3-peat.
If Andrew dies right here in the third
it's happening.
Let's have a look.
He did just ball. Oh,
they know.
Soldier.
I think Andrew's going to be a little more careful here, trying not to peek. Getting your demo to rotate to spam so that Sniper can't take an aggressive angle, basically. So we'll have to see. Matt deciding,
he is so far
loading it up, doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's going to die there.
Ooh, Cookie will die, but they do decide to trade. It's a fairly even trade, and Cookie has died, so the Poo Super might be worse. But I think they're going to pick up that soldier. No, they don't quite pick up the soldier. So, ooh, Midi? He just misses, and they will pick up down. So 2 players down, trying to push into mid here, gain some space, but the soldier in choke. Almost, but not quite.
Slows them down, but it's really good. But Silvo's actually in behind here. Oh no, that's their second. Actually, it takes a while a bit of beef, but they do get Lex in the end, going for the other medic. But yeah, once again, you know, the smart trade coming out there from Struck Mines kills Cookie, and then they're able to just take mid for free off that. So we're kind of back into the same, you know, similar stage to that first 10 minutes where even scores back at the middle point, and now it's up to Struck Mines to see how. And they're actually, yeah, doing the exact same thing. Lex again on Sniper rather than Sheep here. to try and break that stalemate. And interesting to see if he decides to go behind again and go for the funny play or just a more typical sniper play like Cookie.
Yeah, we'll have to see. They're playing very, very passive right now, just deciding what they want to do. Both teams just getting Uber now, and it looks like they're going to pressure Big Door. Yeah, Lex is there as well, so they know he's on sniper. He just shot, so they're going to be very careful now. Yeah, both teams just sort of, chilling, getting a feel for it. Lex ideally trying to find an angle as well.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't look like he's being quite as aggressive as Cookie. I mean, they did get a pretty early pick both times, but yeah, Cookie pretty much walked all the way in there. But maybe not wanting to give up their advantage so easily. I mean, they still have 5.5 minutes, 3 minutes of this round to, get a pick, so don't need to rush anything when you're in the advantageous position.
Matt being really aggressive now to try and make space for his sniper. The bomb through by Fane as well. He will probably get picked up. He's up in a rhythm. He might
force
survive.
it, though, with the spam.
Ooh, and this is not ideal. Going in to try and get the force. Will he be able to? No, Silvo will die, so they keep the Uber. This is great for Struck Minds. They can go straight to last with this. They haven't lost any players either. They're pressuring. Matt locking at that shutter. Fane in lobby as well.
Yeah, exactly,
exactly
what they need. I mean, not great. Oh, actually, the Soldier's kind of feeding at second here. Down, stuck behind, means they're going to be down one for this last push. So, as you said, full ad. Only Lex on sniper, but he has been able to hit some of the shots today. Silver does get a small gun up, but not really going to help all that much with the Uber.
The Uber coming through, able to get the gun. The sniper picking up Silvo. Lex, Cookie goes down as well. Can he get another shot? He does miss, but they're at the bottom of that. They're all dying. They're falling. They should be able to get the round, I think. On the point, Fane getting a lot of cap time. Lau will go down, Fane as well. It's scrappy. Lex needs to get a shot. He needs to hit one to win this fight. Oh, he's missing. Go, Lex, please. Oh, no scope. He's 1 HP.
Silver
he kills him, but they get the spawns. No.
Oh, I can't believe that. That was it. It was pretty much a 2v2,
and Sheep was there as well.
Yeah, Sheep was there with the heals, but in the end, thankfully, Doge does live, so they can go for, round 2 of that, but that's that's so disappointing for them. They had that, and then 4 minutes left pretty much before the map ends. They just have to not throw when they had it.
Yeah, I mean, originally Lex getting that headshot straight up on top of...
Yeah, I mean, the other ones were way harder to hit. That was just a scout kind of running into the spawn. Oh my god, I need to block the point, and he headshots him, and then tough ones. But they're straight in again. Not great. Yeah, they got hungry.
Deflecting everything. It's kind of making the Uber bad. They do get the sentry, however. Up in a bomb, a really good bomb by Down, killing Sheep. He might, he'll get mad as well. There's cap time, a lot of it, but they aren't able to capitalize.
Die, though.
Fane fighting for his life, not able to get out and will die. But yeah, like you said, thankfully Lau did die. And they might have a little bit of ad, but probably not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Doge isn't healing anyone again, but it still should be a solid 20% ad. They do lose last year. Yeah, Silver just on that heavy, making sure there's no backups. But yeah, once again, even worse Uber there, though. They just don't really get anything done. Like you said, the Pyro doing work on this map, just reflecting everything, stopping them from getting much done. And then that perfect time bomb, hitting them the millisecond the Uber ended and just crushing Sheep and the medic.
Another stalemate. What do you think they need to do on last to be able to, cap? If they do, likely they will win this map because it's not going to go into banning configs. So there's a lot of pressure on Soirée to get off this second and get into mid.
Yeah, I mean, more at the last. It was just the Pyro, they just stuffed them and they just didn't really have a good answer for it. And then the one before, they just kind of beefed the M-wise, really. They are just straight in here, and there's a fight up top. And Connor, kind of gets crushed, but it should mean there's enough town for Lau to get Uber. But Silver's just gone back to last. Maybe just deciding it's not really worth trying to trade there. Just go for, the 2 minutes, and then I believe onto Golden Cap if they hold out here, correct?
Yep. So if they hold this, they will go to the Golden Cap. Let's see what Struck Minds can do in the next 2 minutes to try and get this last push. They have to force the Uber. It's going to be really hard with the gun. So ideally, they'll, get a bit of spam onto it.
Yeah, I mean, only at spawn at the moment, and he is building it up to level 3 there. Soldier just die at the end to it. Lex not really able to get much done there. And I imagine Soirée's not going to go too crazy with their own sacks. With 2 minutes left here, just needing to wait out for that round reset.
Absolutely.
And I think that they'd be Soirée's pretty happy with going back to mid, I would say, and doing it that way.
Yeah. And I think Lex is deciding to stay on Soldier as well. So not coming up on
Sniper. You don't have time to wait. I imagine, in the next 30 seconds, they probably just trade, really. Because there's no way you can really lose this round, you would say. I wouldn't think Soirée would be able to push out at all.
It'd be very difficult to lose,
and do much. So You just go for a trade, maybe in 20 seconds. Try and spam the gun first, maybe, and then, oh, well, we go up spamming the gun, go for a trade, and then if we lose, it's, well, they probably won't win, as long as, you know, you don't totally throw.
All eyes on Struckmine. Try and seal out this map. 1 minute left. Need to get a force, or maybe even some kind of trade. We'll have to see. The gun's still sitting there, level 3. Can they try and get a spam? They're playing really passive. I suppose maybe...
I guess they're kind of like, well, there's no point doing all that much when we can kind of throw, so we'll wait till it's, you know, last second to do anything. And they're just sitting in lobby getting busted. Looks like they are finally going for that trade. Not even spamming the gun is kind of an interesting decision.
Demo scout trade. They will pick up the gun, and they do get a force. The Ubers are a little bit worse, so I think they're going to be forced to leave. But if they overextend here, they might be able to get a kill and win. Onto the point, though. 2 players. Oh my god, it's so capped. And down will go down as well, but they lose 2 players for it. The heavy on the point. It's going to be so hard to push this. But if they muck up just a little bit, Soirée, they will lose. Heavy. Andrew doing a lot of damage. Sheep does pick up Enrith. Andrew is deciding to go back. Will he run back in? He is. He kills the medic.
Oh,
the heavy doesn't have any heals anymore. They're going to kill the heavy.
And they're going to get
They're going to get capped. They do. And they keep their dream alive.
What a win. Insane. Last second.
Holy fuck. That is insane.
Insane. What a win.
Every single map down to the wire. Oh my god.
Well, not quite as predicted, but pretty much as good, the 2-1. And yeah, the crowd definitely appreciated that. Cookie probably less so, but he'll know he's still ahead in this grand final and has history on his side.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I was surprised that, you know, once you have a heavy on the point, full buffed, it's very hard to try and cap that point. But they managed to, you know, slip around and cap that point.
Killed everyone else, and unfortunately, Loud can't arrow him forever. While on that point, not really anywhere to dodge from. Yeah, but some logs, very slow game compared to, you know, the other two. Very back and forward then. Connor top damaging by quite a decent amount, then Matt, and Sheep having another blinder, really.
Yep, yeah, just looking at these logs, as, you know, sort of predicted, very projectile heavy. As you said, Connor 300 damage, and also Matt doing quite well as well. Sheep, though, 25 and 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, Andrew kind of going the opposite. Probably less said the better.
Yeah, I mean, look, flank scout on Gullywash when it's a slow game is just so difficult.
Lots of energy, lots of doing nothing. And then obviously got a few headshots, but probably hit a few funny balls that we missed.
Yeah, and also Doge with 3 deaths.
Yeah, that's
insane.
That's nuts.
Insane.
Great survivability, which is a lot of the time the difference is just Lau always survives. But this time it was Doge really, never dying. And
yeah. Overall, yeah, just such a close game again. Like looking at these logs, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, damage-wise with
close.
the demos as well. Like, Enrith was definitely ahead on Granary, but yeah, Matt definitely stepping up. I mean, very spammy game, but yeah, definitely doing some solid damage there.
Yeah, absolutely. We will take it to our couch to analyze the rest of the game. That incredible performance. Insane.
Yeah,
absolutely
up to a game 4 soon, so very happy about that.
I'm super excited.
Well... Yippee. Well, that was a game and a half, and obviously Struck Minds coming in clutch at the end with around 10 seconds left, so really, really good job by them. Obviously now we will be going to Snakewater in a bit, but obviously that Gullywash game, I mean, very close and very back and forth, actually.
Yeah, a bit too close for comfort for my standards. Obviously, lots of good players from both teams, but one thing I've noted these past 3 maps, that both teams are so good at punching each other's mistakes. So if Bane overextends or Silver goes for a funny play, the other team just can collapse on it straight away and carry the momentum all the way to a round win, and that really showed then. Obviously, we had some really good last holds for both teams. You see the Lex sniper on last,
Lex
always
sniper.
funny to see. But yeah, really good. Sheeps obviously took last game, got ripped out of his head and had another amazing log, 25 and 7, as well as Matt performing a lot better than he did compared to Granary. Which is really good. It's what you want to see. It's really clear that Struck Minds still want to be in this race for the first place. They've won their first map. They're going to go into their fourth map now and hopefully see what they can do on Snakewater, which was Soirée's pick.
I believe Snakewater was... Soirée's pick. So,
bit of an interesting choice, seeing how they went against Exodia. How Struck... I don't know, it makes sense. Actually, Struck Minds didn't really have a good game against Exodia on Snakewater today. It was only 2-0 and it was very stalematey last holdy. Might be something different, might be a lot more fast-paced, more soldier plays, more scout players, and there's demos being demos.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Even with the transitions itself from mid to second, even if, like, just say everyone survives, oh, sorry, the combo med survives, it's going to be interesting with the transition with the respawners coming in. Sorry, apologies. Coming in, especially the soldiers trying to make space through the attacking team and then trying to defend that if they're going to take the second point. You know, height, bats, you know, lobby, even cheese itself.
Yeah, cheese is always the funny spot. Makes
Yeah.
some good clips.
I mean, look, even on this Gullywash game, despite, like, you know, Struckmine's performance, obviously Andrew, unfortunately, he didn't have the best game of him. He did get headshot a few times. Not much really he can do, but obviously with his team performing how they are, I don't think it really mattered too much. He's just doing sort of his role, just watching the flank, getting picks when need be, but obviously it wasn't the best game in the series.
Yeah,
Obviously, sorry, you go?
I think we'll actually throw it a break now and get ready for our 4th round.
Yeah, Snakewater, and we'll catch you guys in a bit.
I'll see you soon.
Why?
Good evening, gamers. We are still going.
Still here.
I told you, this is a 5-mapper.
At the LAN Downunder 2024, I think it might be. So far, the Magic 8 Ball has actually gotten everything right.
I'm tempted to ask it again, but maybe I want to leave that up to the mystery of fate.
Elusive.
Oh, do we test it? Do we check it?
All right, let's ask the Magic 8 Ball.
All right.
Will Struck Minds take this map for the potential reverse sweep?
Here we go. See what the fates are saying. What does that say to me? It's gotten stuck.
The stars say no.
Ooh. Not good. Not good. But you know what? We spurn fate here. I don't know. TF2 still alive. Yeehaw. Let's go. All right. Next map. What's that? Snakewater?
Snakewater.
Snakewater.
Slippery Snakewater.
Now, I happen to know that this one is a soirée pick.
Ooh, okay.
It's a soirée pick, which means they're probably going to be a bit more confident on it. And I was informed by the other casting duo there that they've never actually beaten this team on Snakewater as far as Struck Minds are concerned. So, the stars are saying no. But my heart is saying yes.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I've never been much of an astrology bloke. Like, I think any of the astrologers in here can exit the building.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it here first.
In saying all of
Oh
that,
my God,
ladies
it's
and
going
gentlemen,
live!
we are live with Map 4 of the LAN Downunder 2024. We're on Snakewater. This is Struck Minds versus Soirée. Struck Minds need to get this to get the reverse sweep and stay in the game. Who are you going to be watching on this mid, Snazzy?
Mate, I'm going to be sticking on the mat cam here, swapping on over to down. We're going to see what happens here. There's a bit of fighting going on, but no one's really too keen to get involved just yet. Everyone's getting busy, but they're not getting that busy. Here we go, a little bit of damage coming through. Both teams just posturing at each other, looking at each other, trying to find an opening. This is very, very tight tier 2. One soldier bombing it. Here comes the other. Down, going down, but so does Sheep, Matt, Connor, and Lex. That is a lot of frags in a very short period of time. Cookie pushing forward, trying to get that last frag onto one more scout. The Med fleeing through the lower. Cookie actually going to pick up Fane in that lower area. And the Med gets out, but the mid has convincingly gone the way of Soirée.
It's very, very apprehensive at the start from both teams, but once the fuse was lit, Soirée was in. Now they're capping second, poking through. There is a little something going on, but we're not going to talk about it.
I think that gives it away just as badly. But here, we see a strong defense being set up. The Soirée team are looking like they want to take that lobby area. They want to get themselves in. Sexy Lexi doing his usual business, about to make a pick. Maybe he gets a stab. Not quite the one he wanted. One player down now. There is the sentry, which sort of acts as another player in a way. Here we go. 16-second spawn. It's a very fucking long time. Here's a soldier in, down, dying in the air there. Sheep managing to take him out. And it's a pretty good defense so far. They are poking into that lobby area. They do manage to get out. Fane, 13 health.
Not getting a whole lot of area though, you know. They were trying to sort of poke in, but the spam was well timed and well positioned, Snazzy. Now, Struck Minds just looking to play the long game, getting the sentry set up on last, right in the middle. Connor's going to be peeking in, seeing if he can ignite something. No, the shutter door opens and he's going to elect to go down below. Even Ubers on both teams. No risky sacks just yet.
Yeah, mate, this is some very tight TF2. You can see both teams very wary of each other. They've seen what each other can do over the last 3 maps. Here, Soirée feeling pretty confident. It was their pick, but I think they're a little bit wary after that last map on Gullywash there. You can see they're trying to get through. Soldier comes through. He does take out Matt. Matt does take him out, so it's a 1-for-1, but God, that's a better trade for Soirée there. They're trying to get in. Fane taking out Silvo, though. That one scout might reset things. Enrith down very, very low. That scout in lobby also going down. Sheep taking out Cookie, and that is definitely stuffing that push straight into the bin, isn't it, Goose?
Oh, my God. You know, their demo went down. It was a queen for a pawn, but they just turned it all around, Snazzy, and managed to pick off Cookie there. He was in their face, so aggressive. And Struck Minds can safely exit their last. That's saying that there is a soldier bombing in. He goes in and he instantly regrets that decision. Down goes down, the classic saying.
Yeah, mate. He tried to get through that window, but it's just so dangerous when there's so many scouts around. You can see a little bit more poking, trying to get into that midpoint. Do see Soirée taking a fairly aggressive posture over on the Saw side there, but they're not really doing much with it. They're getting players in there. Might try to do something special here, but who knows? They have been spotted. Enrith is known to be in there, so they probably know the beams here as well. So they're ready for it now. They've readjusted their hold. A lot of damage ready to go. We'll have to see if they actually try this fight. It's looking a bit dry. Here comes the bomb, Goose.
There's the bomb into Cheese. Little Mickey Mouse doesn't find anything. Fane will be taking down. Down goes down. They try to make the spam in and, you know, just get some more space, but it's so hard.
Yeah,
it's so passive, Snazzy.
It's so passive. And do you blame them? I mean, everything's on the line. There's the trophy, there's the engraving, there's the medals, there's the eternal bragging rights and the inevitable, you know, lots of drinks. Yeah, like, it's important here, and I think Struck Minds really wants to take Soirée off the pedestal that they've been on for the last couple of years. We see a little more aggression in that Saw area.
If we had to choose any sort of team to make a pick, we couldn't right now. It's going to be a really even game. Matt takes down Connor. Ship will be taking down as well. He falls 2 down from the side of Soirée, and Struck Minds can slowly and surely start to make their way through. But there's a bit of aggressive spam.
Oh!
Enrith's going to be falling to Fane. That's a huge pick, and they don't have any stickies to lock down any choke points. They're going to need to get out of there.
Yeah, look at that. No Ubers used, just a classic focus your spam and clean up a couple of players. Just wander on through. That is actually very, very red hot for Struck Minds here. Taking that middle, Fane coming in, big old bomb straight onto the flank soldier. Night down. You should have thought of that before you came here.
It's such an aggressive bomb. Whoa, that soldier is up on the moon right now. And what a shot! As I say that, the Ubers come out. Caused Lau to pop his. They don't find anything, though. Struck Minds just out. And here comes the re-entry, Snazzy. Enrith going to be falling to Sheep. This guy has been putting in so much bloody work this series. We've seen him pick up 4, 5, 6 Ks like it was no tomorrow. And the Uber comes out. Sheep's going to be leading the charge. There's plenty of cap time on the point. This is Soirée's pick, but it looks like this is Struck Minds' round. Yeah!
Absolutely fantastic. Coming off the back of that awesome spam play, just taking a couple players out, wandering straight on through, being able to catch the med out, get that force, and just take second for free. God, it was served to them on a silver platter. But we've seen this before. There's 18 minutes left on this map. This is dangerous still.
Look, it could potentially be a repeat of what we saw last, but Soirée, I think they're trying to get into that groove, get the momentum. Enrith's position forward like he's had 3 Viagras. He's as confident as ever. He's confident as ever. Still no bombs from the soldiers though. And here comes Connor. He's going to be going to nose down. Lex onto the medic. Doesn't pick it.
My God, that is awesome. They pick up Cookie and Silvo as well. It's just Enrith very deep. Oh my God, taking out the medic. Absolutely making up for his team's mistakes there. That is fantastic for Soirée. That stops them from losing this another round very, very quickly. That gives them just enough to actually defend this last. They've got Lau up. It's actually going to be a tiny bit of add to them. But we can see there's some plans being made on Struck Mind, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. You know, we've got a little sneaky something sheep on the sniper. He's had great plays on the sniper so far in this series, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got more off Snazzy. Now, Struck Minds, they were able to get an entry onto second, but they had to back off because the spawners came through. Now, Fane in this top area. He's entering through Saw, looking to take a little dive out through window. No, he's just waiting for some spam first, and I think both teams are kind of looking for an entry, but here comes Connor onto the sniper. Not giving Sheep a single line of sight.
Absolutely. They have right to be afraid of Sheep here, and I think throwing a soldier at him, like even if you lose that soldier, it's probably worth it. It makes a lot of sense to me. Lex taking a bit of an aggressive posture there. I did see a player behind it. Lex hits the midi, hits the second rocket, keeps his med alive. Doge down very, very low. God, Lex is having a game, isn't he? God above.
I think if I had to pick an MVP on Struck Minds, I couldn't decide between Sheep and Lex. These guys have been playing out of their mentals right now. Rap Assassin goes out, doesn't really find anything. Cookie's up, here's the Force of Nature, blasting them high into the sky. The rain doesn't touch him, he's got an umbrella. The soldiers not making too much of an effect on them. Now Struck Minds on the retreat.
Yeah, Struck Minds really fearing a bit of damage there. There is that one extra player on the side of Soirée, but they're pushing into that Saw area. They do end up backing off, still playing it safe, respecting Struck Minds maybe more than they need to there. But now that Struck Minds have all their players up with those spawns, it's probably their time to shine. The more time they can keep the pressure on Soirée here, the closer they get to another map win.
Down spots him in Saw. That's going to lead to the retreat. Enrith picking up Andrew, though. He couldn't get in at all. Enrith looking to charge forward to see if he can make any damage, any spam as the soldiers go to the left side of Saw. Here we go. It's about to happen. The mid-fight should ensue any minute now. There's a bit of a battle in kitchen, but no. So much respect for each other, Snazzy. It's a clean fight.
Honestly, Goose, this is one of the most respectful games I've ever seen. They are just poking and prodding. They're both terrified. You know, this is very interesting to watch how they're playing. They started off so aggressive on those first couple of maps, but now they've learned that respect. They're ready to fight, but they just need more of an entry. Here comes Fane in with a nice big bomb, though. Here I am yapping about how they won't fight. Fane goes in, trades for Connor, and that is just about the end of it.
You know, I was really expecting there to be kind of the team to follow up on something, but no, it's just so much respect. Again, another soldier bomb, but they can't do anything. The scouts are locked in. That is Silvo, one of the star players on Soirée. On an all-star roster, a star player indeed. And Soirée, I think they're finding their footing. Despite being on the defensive, they're playing really passive. They're calculating every single move, Snazzy, not taking any dumb risks, no dumb decisions.
No shot. I mean, Struck Minds are playing this pretty well still. They're running that time down, but with 30 seconds left on the clock before it resets to a mid, I mean, if you're Soirée, you're pretty happy with that. So Struck Minds, they're pretty keen. They're trying to get in there. Doge down on 30 health before he pops. Absolutely unreal. We'll see the trade on the point. Not a lot of frags so far. It's looking a little bit better for Soirée. More health on their team. Big old midi from down onto Lex. Lex does go down to Connor in the end. Enrith doing a lot of damage. So is Cookie. My lord. They are just fragging all of Struck Minds, and it does reset to the middle. Very well played by Soirée to hold that one out, take it back to the mid where they have another chance.
It's Unity rule set, baby, you know. And it's good that we've started implementing this in the modern eras of TF2, because before you could just run that clock down all you wanted. Now, Soirée, can they establish any sort of presence on this mid? Can they get some sort of momentum? That question will be answered in a moment, not before Fane launches up top and he gets hit by a loose projectile or something, causes him to head back. Again, another apprehensive mid, Snazzy. No one really wants to go in, but the soldiers skip across the point like a stone over water. And onto the medic. Andrew's going to be taken down with Endrith onto him. And Connor with the pickaxe!
Lex onto the med, doing so much damage, taking out Lau. It is just Sheep and Doge with that heal. Can they turn this around? 2 scouts and a soldier chasing them through the lower area. That scout, Silvo, so keen to make it happen. So's the other scout. Holy cow, he manages the backspawn. Full Uber. Absolutely unbelievable. They get the spawns now. Cookie down on 9 health, Silvo on 70. They're having to flee pretty urgently. Jeez.
The
you know what I mean?
The classic game of cat and mouse, Snazzy. You know, they were chasing them and then they were on the chase, but Cookie's in! Oh, close. Down to 20
digits.
HP, maybe less, I think it was.
Oh my God.
Single digits indeed.
Doge just, again, a lesser man would have popped, man. Like, he really had the trust in his team there, backed into a corner, the fastest firing double meat shot that you can possibly eat. Just trusting. Unbelievable. However, it has reset to an even Uber situation, which does put Struck Mines on a bit of a back foot here. It's not too bad. They still got that 1 round up and 11 minutes left on the clock, so they're not upset, but they're not happy, I don't think.
No, not at all. The clock is running down, and as we say that, the Uber trades do come out. Bit of a multi-Uber on the side of Struck Mines. Cookie does find Fane in the midst of it all. He's going to be launching through the window. Rap Assassin out on blue, doesn't find anything. Matt's going to take down Connor. It's a scrappy fight, fight indeed! Silvo gets Matt in all of that, and now they can go not into last just yet.
I think they're pretty keen, actually. They're fighting their way through. They do manage to take out Andrew. It's just Sheep. There's a couple of spawners coming up now. They're doing their absolute best. Sheep showing what he's made of. God, can you believe this guy got accusations years ago? My Lord, what a strange thing. They're capping that second point. There is down up in that cheese area. He's backing out now, though. He does get caught a little bit. Oh, my God! What a midi to take out Fane and escape on 15 health. That is, good God.
None of these pushes have been quite palatable for either side, Snazzy, particularly for Soirée. They just can't find the right ingredients to cook the final meal. Now, with saying that, Silvo in onto the soldier. He's going to be taking down Lex. Andrew onto Connor too. Look at these meat shots from Andrew. The Uber trade does come out, but I'm seeing lots of blue killing red on the scoreboard. It's a 4 versus 3, and Soirée need to get the hell out of there.
They did manage to pick up Matt, but it's not enough to make anything happen. Fane finally bombing in. He was waiting for a little bit of health. He's going to be so keen to get in there. Here we go. They're going to see if they can pick up that medic, but the spawners are coming through, and they might just have to reset it. Here we go, actually. Soirée very keen to fight this, taking out Connor. Sheep, Fane, Doge as well. Good Lord above. Soirée turning that one straight back around.
That force of nature from Cookie, just getting those two shots, one after the other, it can guarantee in a split second just getting the final close on the deal. And now, Soirée, finally, this is what they wanted. They've got a pretty much full Uber ad. This is what they need to do. Sheep is up on the sniper, so he's going to be scoping something out, but I'd be surprised if Soirée got any of it.
I'm not sure, but we can see quite a defensive hold coming out of Struck Mines here. Soirée looking like they really want to take it in. They're keen. They use that Uber early. They pick up the sentry gun immediately. They are pushing them into the spawn. Demo Man gets caught out, does go down. Matt going down there. Fane going back for a resup, doing his absolute best. They've picked up Lex as well. Fane bombing in. Here we go. Lots of damage. Andrew on that heavy, doing so much, so much. What a defense, ladies and gentlemen! Andrew and Doge, the only ones left standing.
Struck Mines holding on by a thread, and I think we saw something like that last map on Gullywash. Just the heavies, man. They've just been coming out. It's been unreal. You know, Soirée, they're not in a comfortable position right now. You know, that was if there was any push, that was the one, and they couldn't quite close the deal. Struck Minds kited it perfectly in spawn and then repeat. Such a shame. You would be heartbroken if you were Soirée.
This is good, though, for Struck Minds. They're keeping that pressure on. They've still got a bit of Uber ad here to play with. They look like they want to take it in. We're not really sure exactly what their plan is here. They have got a couple of players through. They have not yet used the Uber, so they're in slightly dire straits. Lau backing out. They're almost going to have here. There's a lot of players a little bit low on the side of Struck Minds here. Soirée doing a lot of damage. No Ubers yet. No fighting properly. It's like we're seeing one of these mids again. Very tentative, very cautious, ready to go though. They're looking for that opportunity. They're sending Fane up to the top. This could be the start of something big. Here we go. Lau down vaguely low. Maybe if he catches a rocket. Here we go. The Ubers get traded on the point. It's looking mildly better for Soirée. It's a bit of a later pop, but they have had to multi a couple. Here we go. Andrew fading on the point, picking up a scout. Silvo going down. Fane going down. Down going down. It's looking mildly better for Struck Minds. They are looking red hot, ready to push straight on through, aren't they, Goose?
I think there was a solid minute that went by before anyone appeared on the scoreboard there, Snazzy. That was mental. And Struck Minds looking to go straight through, not before Connor gets a response from it. But he didn't. No, he doesn't pick up Doge. It's a disaster. Instead, Cookie will be picking up Andrew with Enrith onto Lex too. There's so much happening. The observers can't keep up. I can't quite keep up, Snazzy.
I can hear the crowd turning into a riot. Please put the pitchforks away, for God's sakes. Geez, this is a very exciting game, isn't it, Goose?
Absolutely.
It's really giving me the heebies. But here we go. All right, we're seeing more fighting here. Struck Minds, still one up here, still 1-0, 6 minutes left on the map. However, Soirée with that midpoint able to start pushing towards another round. Struck Minds not really in a position to do so, but they do have that Uber advantage, which they can probably turn around here. It's interesting.
If they go quick, then they can definitely get something. It depends how dispersed Soirée are on this mid, because you can leave a lot of people behind in either or of the kitchens, the red or the blue. So, you know, that Uber ad is now diminishing quite fast. And if you're Struck Minds, I think they're just looking to chill. You know, there's 3 minutes for the mid reset. There's 5 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. And they're just looking to have a dandy old time.
Yeah, they're definitely playing it safe here. Like we've said, they've got that respect for the other team. They know what's on the line here. They're taking it slow. There's players trying to get through on that grass area. Here we go. Soldier comes in. Does he get cleaned up? Down goes down, but they do catch Matt. 1 for 1. Here comes Fane! Picking up Lau with the drop. It's only Cookie, Silvo, and Enrith left. Cookie down too low to really do very much. I don't think they're going to be doing anything to Doge here. What a play from Fane.
That was absolutely unreal. I'm actually a little bit lost for words on the color casting. Every time he just slips through, and Lau with the sloppy trigger finger, he wasn't able to get anything. Now Lex, look at this, big bomb onto the point. He's going to be pulling in Enrith, but Silva went down saying, no, get off my demo. He eventually does get Enrith though. So now Soirée going to be doing a big bomb in. There's a bit of a duel on the pipe, but no one wants any of it just yet. The health pack's gone, and Soirée safely get into second.
It's probably worth saying as well that in the midst of all that, Struck Minds did get forced. It's basically even here, so it's really not the most dire of straits. But you can see Struck Minds, they're definitely fearing here a little bit. They're back on their last. They're in the position where, you know, look, they only have to make a mistake once. Matt taking out Silvo and Connor, though, after they pick up Lex. That is going to stop that problem. Doge picking up down as well. And that will stop that push from happening immediately. They've just got to watch out for a couple of stickies here and they can start pushing out onto second. As long as this scout doesn't murder their medic, which Sheep sorts out.
Soirée so desperate for anything right now. They held 4 players into Struck Minds, but Struck Minds keeping cool, calm and collected. Here comes Fane as well with some lovely connected rockets. Silvo's going to be taking down Lex though, so that will prompt them to just retreat back to the last. Only 3 players up and a full team for Soirée. Here they come. Here are the Titans. The Uber does come out though with Soirée. Nothing to counter that with, but they get the force.
They do get the force, and they have that tiny bit of ad, but I do think Struck Minds can probably reset to a really, look, you can see they're doing it already. They're ready for a really defensive hold to try to grind that Uber back up. The only problem is, so there's 2 minutes and 40 until it resets to another mid, and 3 minutes left on the clock. So Struck Minds cannot really afford, well, they probably can, to just sit on the last the entire time. So they're going to have to do something. You can see Soirée, they're looking pretty juicy, they're looking pretty keen. They're ready to come in dry. Onto the Med, though.
Oh my
Med
God!
goes down. Lex! Sexy Lexi absolutely showing what he's made of tonight. This is just ridiculous.
Oh, but the scout on the point! Oh my God!
Oh! Enrith still alive, though. That point is so capped. Holy dooly. Oh my God.
The Uber drop from Lau. Everything is not going to plan at all if you're Soirée right now, Snazzy.
Holy cow.
Just coming down to the wire. You know, it happens once in a game and you think, okay, it's an accident. And it happens twice and you're thinking, okay, these players, the nerves are really starting to get to them a bit. Now Struck Minds have plenty of advantage to make their way out if they wish to do so. But honestly, it might just be better off sitting on last.
Here we
the
go.
Soldier comes in, Enrith gets onto Matt and Lex as well. The sentry is still up, firing away.
Scout
the
near
scout
the point
on the
does
point.
go down. Sentry gun doing everything it can. Goose, I think this might be it. I think this might be the 5th map.
The 5th map at an Australian LAN. We thought we would never see it. The 5th map at any TF2 LAN in quite some time. We'll be making history here today, ladies and gentlemen, unless Soirée can cap out a round in the next minute and 20.
My God, it's coming close. It's even Ubers. Still a solid defensive hold from Struck Minds here. Here we go. The demo pushing in. The Uber gets used, Goose.
It's on, it's hot. Andrew, oh my goodness! What was that from Andrew? The sentry's picked up so many kills. He's got the crits and is just annihilating everybody.
What is going
just
on?
Everybody!
Oh my God!
That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen
What
in the history
is going
of
on?
Team Fortress 2.
Ban that weapon right now, for God's sake. The next poll you do for Oz Fortress. Holy cow.
Ridiculous.
That is
absolutely ridiculous.
just astonishing. Soirée still doing everything they can to try to get this round. 30 seconds left on the clock. They actually could still do this. However, Sheep has picked up Down and Connor. They're not going to be able to do very much here. The rest of the posse's here. Cookie and Silvo picking up a frag each, but Matt's
just annihilating them.
Holy cow! What a man! What a mighty, mighty man. And look at that! He's standing up at his desk, he's clapping. There's 5 seconds left on the clock. We know how this ends, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 5th map! I'm going to shout myself hoarse. This is just bullshit. I tell you, this is one of the most, absolutely incredible games of TF2 I think I've ever seen.
With the frontier justice of all
With the
weapons.
frontier justice to prevent that cap. That is just, I'm lightheaded, bro.
Yeah.
Good God above. Well, in good news, that means yet another cast to watch.
Going to the
Good
5th.
God above.
This is history, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think ever
Absolutely.
since we even introduced 5 mappers where a LAN has gone to 5.
Yeah, this is just
Stay
unreal.
tuned for it.
But we've got our logs, sponsored by marketplace.tf. We've got our logs. Struck Minds, look at Matt there. 290 DPS. That is 7,183 damage for those of you counting at home. What's going on? Yeah, look at the crowd support. Everyone's up there. All on Struck Minds, giving them congratulations, slapping them on the shoulder. Look, look, look. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Here we go. There you go. Look at that. Oh, it's gone back to the other camera. Okay. Well, yeah, this is a really interesting game of TF2 so far. We do see Enrith and Cookie following up with some really fat damage themselves, but Struck Minds just able to hold them out just that little bit long enough Really, really just
A
fantastic
single-
play. God, look at Andrew.
Yeah.
22 for 5. Sheep, 21 for 10. Good God above. You people need help. You need to go outside or something.
Chill out.
Just help.
Chill out on the
Jeez
Vita
Louise.
Gummies, gentlemen.
My God. Well, before we go into the last map, the Struck Mines pick of Reckoner, probably my least favourite map other than maybe Metalworks, I don't know, I can debate that with everyone if you'd like. But before we go into Reckoner, which is the Struck Mines pick, I'm going to pass it down to my analysts. Look at them both. They're so chuffed to be here. Are you tired yet? 5 straight
Look,
maps?
we're okay. We're still hanging there. Chimes has unfortunately had to leave us. He has some plans, unfortunately. But yeah, just to quickly as well, last map, just for those are aware, is Process. So Struck Mines need one more map to complete the reverse sweep. But overall, like just watching that game, I think not even for the side of Struck Mines. This wasn't a sheep show. This wasn't an individual show by sheep. This is literally teamwork at its finest. The side of Soirée, unfortunately, yes, you had 2 individuals showing up, but everyone else is just sort of silent.
Working together. The side of Struck Mines.
Yeah.
But yeah, Soirée, they're just individualistic. They're not really going for anything. Obviously, the salvage plays with the force of nature, trying to force them, obviously. Force Doge in this situation.
A lot of desperate plays, but I think this is a time where you need to regroup, get Locke involved as well, and just figure out what's going on. Reset for the next match. Obviously, fatigue is a factor into this. It's been a long day for everyone
100%,
here.
100%.
But, congratulations, Struck Mines taking down Snakewater, a map where they definitely, in the past, couldn't beat Soirée. But, now we're coming down to final end 2-2. And it's now anyone's game. Process, again, this could go into anyone's way.
Pug map.
We have to see what happens.
Exactly. Pug map. Everyone's played this. Everyone knows the ins and outs. It's just all about, as you said, the teamwork, individuals themselves working together rather than they were rushing at the last little bit.
Definitely.
I feel like the nerves were coming in, but then Andrew with the frontage
Justice and heavy as well.
Yeah. Crazy.
Some of his last pushes as well, especially on something I noticed from Soirée, was they were going for going for the last push, yes, but they were mainly going for frags.
Yeah.
But otherwise, then point play was very late, and then obviously we saw Andrew come out heavy, and he literally just gets a 4K, 5K.
A bit too late,
It was really late.
450 heavy post it does wonders.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, now I think Soirée just needs to regroup and focus on the process, forget about this map, and then go into a clean slate. That's the only way to do it. Obviously, again, 1-0 is a very close game.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously, congratulations to Struck Mines, individuals showing up.
Yeah.
But obviously, we do have one more map process coming through. I think the crowd favourite definitely is Struck Mines by the sounds of things.
Obviously, after the Andrew bit, after the sheep sniper on product, we've got to pull it towards Struck Mines here. Yeah. Everyone pulls up with the Lex air shot. Even with Fane himself just pulling in, getting a double air shot, it's definitely insane.
I mean, while we're speaking about the crowd as well, so process coming up the next map, do we think is it going to be a Struck Mines 3-2 coming up? Oh, that was terrible.
Okay, wait.
Try again.
If you think Soirée is going to win this in the best of 5, now. Okay, that was awkward.
We are terrible at this.
You know what?
Jesus, let's not go through that again.
No.
But otherwise, process coming up. You mentioned as well, very standard map, very pug map, and we'll see what Soirée can do. Obviously now regroup to this map. But otherwise, I believe, just to confirm, we're going to a quick break. Is that correct? Cool. We're going to a quick break. We'll catch you guys in a bit. Stay rested. We're back in a moment.
All right.
Welcome back, guys, to the LAN Downunder 2024. Obviously, we're back from a quick small break. We're on to our final map being processed. But before that, obviously, for those who didn't witness it before, we had a 1-0 victory for the side of Struck Mines on Snakewater before. Really close game. Obviously, we mentioned earlier before Freaky that it was a very tightly contested game, would you say?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It was clearly back and forth. No leapfrogs whatsoever. If there was only mini leapfrogs, but they still retained the space, the defending team that was. Yeah, very close game, just to reiterate. Very close game. It wasn't necessarily as individuals that popped. Obviously, individuals popped off, but there wasn't necessarily one person who, AKA Sheep getting a 7K in product. We've never seen that in this
Carrying
game.
hard,
Yeah, basically, we've just only seen team play after team play, like strats after strats.
Yeah.
It was perfection.
I mean, coming to process now, I think Soirée just need to mentally reset and just go back to almost not basics, but just sort of like
what's going on,
what's going wrong. Because I think on Snakewater, what we noticed while watching was there wasn't much point presence. Was definitely one thing we noticed, especially on the last pushes, mainly going for frags. And I feel like maybe in process, maybe change it up, play point, or just change something up, because otherwise, I think obviously they definitely regrouped, got together with Locke, discussed a few strats, reset, and this is the final map, and this is the map that decides who wins the LAN Downunder 2024.
Exactly, it's like a domino effect. If one falls, all the rest falls.
Obviously, one thing to note as well with this, the way the game is folded, it's similar to a season that we had in Oz Fortress season 6's spring in 2023, specifically season 38 is the one in question. Obviously, during that time, Soirée, the lineup, which they were AKA known as Star Wars, they beat the same lineup to Struck Mines with just a few changes on the side of Struck Mines. Obviously, different maps, but it was the same thing. Star Wars up by 2. Struck Mines take the next 2 maps, and then goes to the decider. When in that season, Star Wars or Soirée obviously beat Struck Mines on that final map, making them the eventual champions. Obviously, we have the same repeat here, but obviously just different maps now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, obviously, I'm not to be, predict the future or anything, because there is a magic 8-ball up there. But obviously, we could see this 100%, it's like written in history, it's written on the stones, Messiah type beat. But obviously, I'm all here for good fun, good content.
Yeah, this has been a really, really exciting day and a really close game. This is one of the best sort of LAN games we've ever seen.
100%.
Closest LAN games. But speaking about games and the Magic 8 balls, we've got our casters on desk. Wils and Elmo are going to join us for a quick chat as well. How are you guys finding the game, especially Snakewater now, and obviously moving to process?
I don't know if people can see this, but my hands are literally
Insane.
shaking. Like, this is the craziest game of TF2 I've ever watched.
Yeah, not even the best LAN game.
Yeah.
Probably like one of the best finals ever. Like
just
100%.
Period. Yeah. And I mean, the stakes on this are incredible. Like, obviously, Struck Mines have been unable to win the Osford seasons for the past 4. And only missing just by a little bit almost every single game. So for them to win today, underdog, like, it's just insane. And the plays that have been happening, like, get around it. It's just hype, isn't it? Like, Struck Mines, like, let's go, dude. Like, this is so good.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's still here, ready for that final game. And said not too many plays, but I saw, Andrew popping off, holding those last, the 4K is heavy, 4K, crit engineer, pretty insane. So hopefully we see more of that. Exactly.
Absolutely, yeah. What do you think Soirée are going to need to do to, turn around? Obviously, there's a bit of momentum now with Struck Mines, so...
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that matters, though. I mean, we said this pretty much, we cast a lot of grand finals. We say this every time. Oh, they've got the momentum, what do Soirée need to do? And then it all comes crashing down,
Yep,
so I don't think they really need to change anything. As long as they play, they'll be confident. And they've had a few, they've circled around each other. Look like they're at the computers ready to go now. But yeah, they've had a talk with the coach, thought about the game and what they need to do, and they'll be ready to go. And yeah, Struck Mines just need to do the same thing, keep going, believe in themselves, and finally break that curse for them.
And I mean, they're incredibly experienced. They played, a lot of their players have played for so long. So, and I went around before to them. I don't know if they were lying, but I was, are you a bit nervous? Like, what's that? And they said, nah, cool as a cucumber, all of them. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they take the map as well. Talking about the map, though, it is process. Oh. So, and we're going straight into it. And it looks like Soirée won the mid. So that's a bit of
a long one. 1 minute, it looks like, but... Even Uber's still, so we have missed that mid, but no rounds over at least, so that's nice.
So yeah, thankfully Doge is alive and well with 100% Uber along with Lau, so Soirée are going to have to try and sack into second, try and get that force or that kill, and down with some great damage, almost picking up that soldier as well, a lot of pressure, and Soirée know it, they're bombing in, trying to get some kills, they do, down does kill Lex, and Doge goes down to Cookie, he will drop. They are in shambles right now. Civil will go down, but I don't think Sheep can work miracles here. He's on 40 health. He's going to try and run, and he will. They just need to lock down last here and try and hold 100% Uberad.
Yeah, I mean, not a great start there for the fifth map for them. Losing mid that we didn't see, and then Doge kind of just dying to Cookie. I think it was just spam in the end after some nice rockets. And yeah, Sheep not getting a whole lot done there, and they're... this is how Soirée has won their match. They've had a solid push to start with and getting one ahead, and they're just staying ahead so far.
Yeah, absolutely. They look like they're taking their time a little bit. They have plenty of ad though, so it doesn't really matter. Sheep on the sniper. He will pick up down. One player down makes it very difficult to push with the Ubrad. It's still doable though. Let's see what Cookie wants to do.
Yeah, I think they'll probably wait for his gun, because another massive kill, but they have enough time to get that spawner and then go for it. And yeah, it looks like they're kind of waiting him. He'll fast route and they'll go straight into it. So indoor 4 here right now. And
Enrith is able to pick up the gun, but won't get any kills with it. Andrew on the right, on the heavy shooting. Cookie will kill Lex, so they're going to be one player down. Can they kill anyone? Sheep running at Silvo. He will pick him up. There is a bit of a stalemate fight here, though. Can they get any more kills to try and defend this point? They are trying to cap it. Cookie will go down, along with down the bombs. Vane will die, but it's at no avail. Lau getting out, thankfully. But 100% Ubad. Let's go, Struck Mines.
yeah, insane defense there. You know, they didn't really play the point at all, but they also didn't really get any kills. And Sheep just swaps off, gets that easy kill on Silvo, and then yeah, Andrew back on, I think, probably becoming a heavy main now after that play last map. You know, just walks out of spawn and they have no hope. And yeah, they just walk into mid here and probably for the first time taking mid on this map.
Yep, they're straight onto this midpoint. They have plenty of ad, or about 50, so they should be able to get into second here. Hopefully there are no dramas for the side of Struck Mine, but Soirée are a very powerful team, and I mean, they probably have something planned for them. So let's see, Fane getting through choke, just spotting. Does not see the trap. Sheep running it down. Is able to pick him up, but we'll get the force. Enrith might collapse as well, though. He's beefing a little bit. Can he get him? Oh, he's just going to live in the back there. That's so unfortunate. I don't think they're going to be able to go off that.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of nervous beef there maybe on map 5 from Sheep, but still not too bad. And you know, you pretty much got every point for free, so you're going to be pretty happy with that play overall here. And you know, some time now to calm the nerves down. Make sure you force them as they come out here. Looks like door 1, and yeah, Lex is onto it already. Straight in, Lex trying to get a force, a lot of damage. Will be able to pick up Enrith, but they did not use the Uber yet. They're still deciding to go in. Andrew will go down, so there's going to be 2 plays down on the side of Struck Mine. Nice but Matt trap. With a really nice trap. Will basically even out the play here a little bit. They still got the Uber though. Yeah, they'll probably, even once Enrith's up, they'll probably still be able to just walk into mid pretty easy, and Sheep just has to build as hard as possible, just to make sure that, you know, they get that Uber and fight mid rather than giving up a free here. And it looks like they should be doing it, because yeah, I think Soirée's just decided it's not really worth it. And we did see a lot of that from Struck Mines last map as well, where they're like, oh, we have ad, but it's not worth using here, and you know, making that mistake, and it worked out for them here. Yep, so let's see how they're going to pressure. Oh, actually, Silver on Sniper right now, so that's interesting. That could be very interesting if Doge ends up peeking when they're trying to pressure. He could drop Doge, and that could be disastrous, but we'll have to see. They're just waiting it out, and the trap kill will kill Sheep, and they will have to push out, or leave, sorry, because of that one. Yeah, I mean, definitely interesting from Silver. I mean, unfortunately, Sheep going for a little bit of a play there just gets trapped, and normally you're the more defensive team, so you want that second. Oh, and he gets the headshot. Matt not knowing, and the Soldier's not really pressuring either, and Cookie's just going to walk straight in there and go for that play there. Not really trading. And Cookie is back on Scattergun, actually. I'm not sure if we mentioned that at all. They do get the trade, but the Uber is a little bit worse because they don't have as many players. No one going down yet, but a nice no-scope onto Andrew will push them out, and Cookie also killing Fane. Sheep's actually up on Sniper here too, and I think they've seen it, but great shot by Sheep. Able to pick up down, and if he gets another kill here, they might be able to fight. Oh, Lex with a good bomb onto Silvo. Will trade, but they are 3 down. So, and will they get the forward spawns? They do get the forward spawns, so they will be able to hold. Yeah, I mean, if anything, they might try and edge mid here. Now that they know Silvo's down, there's no danger of the other team Sniper. Surely you give Sheep, you know, an angle to hit, because he's going to hit. You just know it at this point. You know, 7-0-1, I believe, to start this map, and his Sniper was pretty nuts on the other map. So, but looks like they're preferring to, you know, play pretty safe. They do have, you know, 2% disad, so got to make sure they get that do before they do too much. Yep, and Silver also being on the Sniper as well. They have to be very wary, like a, you know, a bit of a sniper he was dead, but I guess he's decided to stay on that Sniper despite getting picked up by Lex earlier. And yeah, going into Sewer, and interesting to see where Sheep is positioned here for that Sniper battle. Just waiting to try and get some kind of pick. Either team can do with one to slow down the game a little bit. We'll have to see though. They haven't really opened the Sewer doors yet. They're playing very, very slowly, try and, you know, make Struck Mine make any sort of mistake, basically. Yeah, I think Silvo did get body shot before, but yeah, not really risking anything. Not here at nil, especially with, you know, the last round being 2-1 and 1-0, you know, one round, and that could be the map pretty much. Absolutely, yeah. And look, Doge knows about it as well. He's positioned so well behind this wall. He's able to heal his team as well, without dying to the Sniper, basically. Down is pretty forward though here in IT, not really wanting to commit anything though. So you would think at some point Silvo is going to go for a little bit more of a peek now that the time is dropping down. Yeah, he is in choke, so change position here, but not getting a whole lot done. And yeah, definitely just playing it safe both teams with their snipers.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. I just think it's the nerves. They're playing so slowly. They just need to try and either team just makes a little mistake and then they can go off it, you know what I mean? Peeking that sniper just for 1 second. We'll have to see. Is opening the door. Sheep did not see Silvo though, so he's going to have to be really careful not to die here. He's taking quite an aggressive angle actually.
Yeah, not sure where Silvo's position. Andrew is taking a bit. Oh, he gets Enrith. Enrith opened one tiny mistake, as you said, and they get Enrith, and maybe they do. They have 2 minutes to decide to do something. Yeah, they're going forward. And you would still think Silvo will get over to watch that choke, and Cookie would trade at some point.
Ooh, a nice bomb to slow them down a little bit, but Connor almost got picked up. That could have been detrimental. Oh. Amazing shot, but 185 HP, he will survive. A little bit more pressure though.
Sheep gets body shot or headshot there too, and just survives from Silvo. Watching that long angle back from choke. And yeah, in the end, stalemating again, just both teams not wanting to push, you know, anything until they're sure.
Oh, Sheep knows Silvo's going to peek, and he gets him!
Gets the body shot.
Winning that sniper duel. Again, they're going to try and be a little bit more aggressive. If you can get one more pick here as well, then they can possibly push in, you know, force you, but it could be really detrimental to Soirée here.
Yeah, I think Silver's probably going to go back scout here. That's too large a sniper without getting a whole lot done apart from the body shot. Bane does go for a little bit of a play, but yeah, a bit too passive there, really. You know, the soldier's going way too late to really get anything done, and I think they both just, one of them ran to the combo, the other one just dying to the flank, and that is kind of the spot that Soirée need. And the soldier's just in behind. Decent bomb here, and they do get the force.
Ooh.
Cookie gets dropped though, but Lau probably won't use here. Nice.
Oh, Andrew!
Insane.
And he does get the
Andrew,
force!
massive pistol, insane.
Andrew might die here, but getting that force is so clutch for the team. They're 2 down.
They
Lau
can't
is so
find
low
him.
as well. I don't think they're going to be able to push here, and I can imagine Struck Minds are going to be taking aggressive angle here.
Yeah, insane from Andrew. Just getting that insane pistol from him, you know. Showed that he can aim really well with that heavy and NG, now doing it with the pistol. And they're walking in here. 1 minute. Sheep is still on the sniper, actually, so...
Any kind of pick from Sheep here will be absolutely amazing for the Sunstruck
Oh,
Viper. Enrith going crazy, pick up Vayne, and killing Doge as well.
Everyone, and you would think they would have to be round. They pretty much lost nothing. Enrith is so aggressive here and hitting nice. What? He kills Andrew as well. Oh, they have to touch the point.
Oh my god. Enrith will go down to Lex, but they thankfully touched the point in time, and they will get the cap. They're going to last, and I don't see them be able to stop this.
And they've done
they do get the
wow,
round.
What a... Yeah, that one mistake going through choke there, and they just get absolutely crushed. Enrith just popping off there, and then Lex unfortunately left in a 1v5. You know, out of ammo, I don't understand how Enrith killed Andrew either. That was insane.
I think you just missed
yeah,
it.
Probably average demo frag, but yeah, you take those.
Soirée 1 round up in the final map. Struck Minds feeling the pressure. They're behind. They have to get around here. Enrith spamming the rock, trying to get a bit of damage. Both demos haven't done any damage. Spamming over that crate. Can they get anything, any kind of pick? They do have better positioning here, Soirée. Really great deny by Cookie there, and I think they're going to have to leave because of their positioning. They realize it and they leave.
Yeah, probably the most passive we've seen, you know, all weekend. Not surprising in the last map, but Sheep is actually on sniper. So I guess that's probably why. I didn't actually see that. Unable to get hit any shots there. Really feeling the sniper so far. He's definitely got a few kills. Unfortunately, they weren't able to really do a whole lot with it. And yeah, body shots the soldier there.
It must be so scary to be Soirée. Like Sheep just on sniper. You could peek for a second and you just, like that, you're done.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lau's just going to live behind that rock. And I guess they didn't really, they had the tiny advantage there. Building a tiny bit better. Interesting to see what they do against a sniper, whether they're willing to double bomb, because especially not that they're leading. Oh, they actually are. Both soldiers are getting some nice little body shots in there. And Doge doesn't use, actually. Lex
really well done by Doge there.
Die, though, unfortunately.
Lex dying will make it a little bit harder to be aggressive here, but Sheep still trying to get that kill on sniper, peeking a little bit, but Enrith is not letting him get an inch. But he gets the headshot! What a clutch shot by Sheep. He just misses the other scab, but no demo down. They're forced to trade into them. And Mill, oh no, he drops the demo, but he hasn't used yet.
He only just uses, yeah. Cookie walks into a soldier as well that's going to get multied, and that's the end for Cookie. And Sheep is a free shot. Oh,
and he picks him up! Sheep is on fire! Able to kill Lau. They need to keep Doge alive here. Will he get another kill? He does miss, but Silver will get picked up by Lex and Connor as well by Bane. They are on fire right now. Sheep Sniper is insane. They should be able to deny at least 2 players. going into second here. Lex checking those traps, not dying. They have to be careful of the forward spawns though.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to get the forward spawns though, so it's probably a free second and sizable ad at last. So if Sheep can just keep that, they just push in with a normal Uber at last. Sheep hits those shots, and this will be, a 1-1 game with, 12, 11 minutes to go, and anyone's final pretty much. So Silver up on the NG on the left there. Fane almost killing himself.
Look, unfortunately, Doge is not building as well. Because Sheep is on sniper and Andrew's got the ball.
That's true. I mean,
look at Andrew grinding. Right
to be fair, I mean, they should know that's happening and be able to build a little bit better with, Soldier and them. I think they thought they had so much ad that they just don't. So yeah, unless Lau gets domed or something, this is going to be a bit of a nasty surprise for Struck Minds as they push in.
Yeah, look, I think they know that it's even. Oh, they don't actually. They use the Uber, so it's basically kind of a trade. They do get the gun in it, but I can't imagine it's going to go well. Actually, Connor goes down to Matt, and Cookie will kill Lex. It's even plays right now. Fane with a big bomb! Kills 2 players! He will get picked up though. Down, trying to salvage. Will be able to pick up 2 players. It's a bit of a scrappy fight, and they're trying to leave because he has the sniper.
As well, I think. Yeah, gets cleaned up, so yeah. So massive clutch bombs, first Fane getting that double kill, and it was on Lau though actually, so despite down cleaning up, they do have pretty sizable ads, so we'll probably get a repeat situation, but with as long as Doge builds decently, because surely Sheep comes up on Scout, this time, right? And so they'll have that massive ad pushing in to second or maybe even last, depending on the building.
Yeah, look, we'll have to see. Soirée have to be really careful not to be caught out by the super because it could basically mean losing this round and then their advantage. There's 11 minutes left on the map, so, Struck Mind's not that much pressure yet, but we'll have to see. Fane in, creating a bit of space, just spotting them out, trying to walk early without having to use that Uber. They're actually doing this really well. A lot of space is being created, and they're just backing off. This is not your typical Soirée. I swear they're able to spam a bit more and not push them in. I think they're feeling the nerves a little bit, but they do have that ad, but I think it'll even out.
Yeah, I mean, I think they knew they were getting there. Oh, actually, they don't. Sheep goes, and they force Enrith just crushing him in their doorway. Loud does end up using, but Connor kind of feeding there at the end, unfortunately for them, but they're so low. But yeah, they're just going to play it safe and push it out. But yeah, once again, trying to push their luck a little bit too far. On Struck Minds, just trying to Uber in there when it was not advantage, and Enrith just crushes them playing forward there.
Yeah, absolutely. It must just be their nerves.
Maybe Sheep was just bored, wanted to play some more sniper,
Yep, keep them on their toes, you know what I mean?
It has been working, so can't blame him. And yeah, going into lobby right away, Silvo does have, that very advanced gun spot that stops pretty much any, sacks in there.
He is deciding, he's putting the dispenser down as well, so he's got plenty of time to, build up his gun, and as Freaky would say, shout out Kentucky. But look, they're taking an aggressive angle here a little bit, trying to make space for their sniper, and hopefully, maybe can squeeze out, like I said before, just a little mistake and you lose a player, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Sheep's starting to peek at a few different doors here. Going 2 didn't really work out now into lobby, but looks like Enrith is putting up pretty good spam there. Doge playing it pretty safe, staying, totally out of the way so nothing can happen to him.
Ooh, Matt might be able to pick up Connor, and
nice
he does!
Pick. Connor, unfortunate, yeah. Dying when pushing out and dying there. I mean, Sheep has so much space. Door 5, they know. Can he get the pick?
If he gets his kill.
So smart from Lau. Getting into that one corner, he knows he can't get shot there. And he pretty much knows Sheep will kill him anywhere else. So insane play from Lau there.
They are still going to keep turtling, though, onto last. Obviously, only getting 1 pick, it's almost impossible to push out. So, and Sheep is going to be on Scout. So I could imagine if he's on Scout, I mean, they have enough time for a sack, or they could do a demo Scout trade to try and get the gun. So there's a couple options they could do here.
I think they try and spam the gun first here. You have plenty of time. 2 minutes still, 9 minutes overall. We say that, but last game obviously ended 1-0 in their favour. So a feint is straight in there onto the NG. Nice rockets, but he will die. Matt gets the teleporter on Silvo, and yeah, pretty much just a full retreat there. Looking like, actually nice force, but down, yeah.
Amazing aggression.
Yeah,
for down
amazing play from down there. Yeah, definitely improved game from him. I believe he was, I was told he's 1 for 10 at one point last map, but yeah, really stepping it up this map.
Yeah, and I mean, look, okay, there's a minute 50 left. They have the U-Bad, but pushing out a Lask is very risky, so we'll have to see what they're going to do. I can imagine Soirée will try and take it, though. Cookie dies.
Now. Yeah, Cookie just blows up, but yeah, that's straight back to last. And I mean, Gully was... Oh, Lex just kind of feeding. It probably doesn't matter because they're only going to probably get one real good trade off here anyway, and that's how they won Gully, so they can do it. They know they can do it. Get the gun, get the trade out, and then win the round off that. So we'll have to see what they plan on doing.
Yeah, look, if I'm Soirée here, I'm just trying to aim to get back to mid, essentially. So really, it's just Struck Mines need to put on the pressure here and get a really nice trade, to be honest, because they don't have enough time for anything else.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think Soirée would be pretty happy with. Won the first mid somehow, obviously, and then last mid, Sheep sniped to and didn't get a whole lot done. Probably the only time we said that this final. A lot of damage onto Doge and such on, but they're just going to trade it. It's not great so far. They haven't really got the Force or the gun. They eventually do get the Force and the gun, but they're taking a lot of damage. Thankfully, it even lasts for another second. Lex does die, however. And yeah, not ideal, but they do have one more time. If Silver can get his gun back, he's up on heavy. Probably the smart play here. 30 more seconds they need to hold out to keep that precious 1-0 lead.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Like you said, 30 seconds waiting for Lex to spawn. Can they get this cap? They might have to go a little bit early before Lex. Enrith not trapping the point, actually. They do have the heavy, like you said, so it's going to be very hard without the Uber to kill them.
Oh, Enrith! He's so smart. He just knows they have to go 5, and he just totally cleans them up. Are they pushing out? I think they might be deciding to. I mean, they do have enough ad that, yeah, it's probably worth doing. Actually,
Sheep straight in. Oh,
I'm not sure that's the play because he knows they're capping, and that just means Doge isn't healing. They'll have disad. So
that was unbelievable by Enrith.
But yeah, insane. Enrith's so smart. Yeah, as I said, just trapping door 5, knowing that's kind of the only point you can get in, and just shutting that down, giving his team a good chance to take another round here, or at least middle.
Ubers will even out a little bit here, but they're one down and they just have no space. Lau uses though. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get the Force here. Yeah, they're deciding to back off.
Doge and have. Lex will die, but they such a better Uber, and Lau is kind of in no man's land. Nice dodging, but there's no way he lives, and they're just crushing him.
Oh, he just missed Benny. He picks up Enrith as well. One scout left. Can they keep Doge alive? And they're able to. Whole team wipe for Soirée.
Soirée, yeah. Soirée just all goes down. Trying to get that, that 3% Uber ad, but it doesn't work out for them, and they're pretty much almost all the last. I think they're actually just going to cap before they spawn.
Yeah, there's 2 seconds left on the spawn.
Like, they got the left spawn, that they're going to just have to run out and go for it. And they're going to get the 1-1, surely. They do!
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
One misplay from Soirée, and it's just 1-1 with 5.5 to go. Anyone's game.
Yeah, just unbelievable. Like you said, that misplay, they wipe, and they just couldn't get out in time of their spawn, and just an easy cap for Struck Mines. But onto this mid here, if they can, if they can get a mid to last here,
either team can get a mid to last, could just be over.
5 minutes left of the greatest Australian Tier 2 game I've ever seen. Let's see what happens. Andrew pressuring on the right a little bit, going straight on the demo. Good damage, will pick up Enrith and down, but Fane and Matt go down. Lex as well. Cookie collapsing on, and it's only Sheep left. Can he get his medic out? It's going to be unlikely, but we'll have to see, and he does die. I think Doge will die.
Escape of the century, but no, so despite Struck Mines winning that last map, a very decisive mid win from Soirée, and they're pretty much waiting at second, ready to push into last with that full Uber ad.
Thankfully, they haven't quite capped mid yet, so there is opportunity here for Struck Mines to get a good last defense going.
Sheep Sniper, Andrew, NG. It would be nice to see a Sheep heavy, but I don't think that happens, so you can't blame him. He did kill down the last time that we were there in this situation, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're taking their time. They know they have plenty of ad. Going through door 1 here, let's see. The Uber does come out. And Cookie's deciding to go up in heaven. They haven't picked anyone up or the gun yet. Down goes down as well. This is turning grim for for Soirée. They're gonna have to be really careful. Sheep and Spawn taking pot shots. He is so smart not to die there. Resubbing, and they have to leave. And Doge has 50% ad.
Yeah, in the end, the least probably eventful Uber we've ever seen. Really, they just totally bully them out. They just get nothing done. They don't see the gun, don't kill it, and then yeah, they just have to totally run out. I mean, on the bright side, this is going to be such a tough push, and I don't think you risk it.
Yeah.
I mean, Soirée did have a decent one out earlier, but obviously at mid it kind of went disaster. So I think you just even it out and play it safe here.
I mean, in the context of this game, absolutely, but 3 minutes left before they go back to mid. That's essentially, a golden cap if they can hold all of last, unless Soirée somehow team wipe or something detrimental, which we did see on the side of Struck Mines when they were holding last. So
yeah. I mean, we've been in this situation, pretty much one team holding last, needing to survive. Soirée didn't survive, actually, but Struck Mines did to hold out that 1-0, so they'll be hoping they can repeat that with the 1-all. Don't see any off classes yet with 3 minutes, or 2 minutes 40 actually on the round top, but 3 minutes on the map timer to go. Andrew has that same similar anti position that Silver was using earlier, so be interesting to see what Soirée do, because a lot of the time they're very aggressive as a team when sacking, but just not wanting to risk anything at the moment.
They just have to be so careful, because if you lose around here, there's going to be about 2 minutes left of the game, and you're
it's done. It's pretty much done unless you like total collapse overall. So
it comes down to how well they can hold last. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have to see. No off classes on the side of Soirée. They're not deciding to unless they maybe go for a single sack or a double sack. To be honest, you probably go for a double sack, and it's very unlikely they're going to push out, like you said.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's probably just not worth it. I guess they probably didn't need to spam the gun is what they need to do, but they might just do what I think both teams end up doing, which is kind of just waiting to do that late trade where you basically can't lose the map if it happens. Yeah, they do just actually sack him the gun, and yeah, I'm not sure
Levitated.
I'm not sure you want to be giving Andrew those crits like last map. I think he got about 5 and got a 4K, and Silver does get crushed, but like you said, this is so risky. If you want to push out, your Uber goes badly, that I think you just don't do anything. But it looks like Sheep is peaking that lower point.
They are deciding to be a little bit aggressive. I think they're just trying to squeeze out one more kill, and if they can get that, they could push. But Cookie does go down, but unfortunately the spawn's already back, so there's not much you can do.
It's just a time waster.
Yep.
At this point, I don't think they're going to swap off. I think it's a bit too late to risk the Cookie Sniper. I think you just have to go for that glory trade. And no, you can't lose the map, but you have all the gain, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so as you predicted, Cookie is going to be on scout. We're going to probably see some sort of trade coming out here, and it does come straight in.
Early.
It's down to this wire. Will they be able to cap this point? No one has died yet. They haven't even used yet. Enrith will kill the gun, but down goes down. They do kill Silvo as well, and they're going to decide they have to get out. Will they try and push here, Struck Mines, or are they going to round reset?
I mean, this is enough time to actually win the map. So I definitely think you push out. Actually, Scout going for the force here.
Ooh,
and he gets it.
And he does get it.
The thing is, if they lose a few here, this could still be a steamroll. So, I mean, both teams playing it very, very, very safe here. They're not really deciding they want to do anything. I don't know if Soirée might do something once Cookie spawns, because still 40 seconds too.
They will have enough time to get Uber on the side of Soirée. They do have that second point, so if they can slow them down, it's probably unlikely they'll cap last. But you never know what could happen with this Uber ad. They just have to be so, so careful. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, looks like Struck Mines are... Oh, he gets the massive kill.
That's a big kill.
Yeah, Down's done. He's gone. They do not have time for him to come back. They just have to take this Uber. They're not capping really quickly either, so this is not an ideal Uber position because they can just hide.
18 seconds left. Can they do any sort of clutch? Connor will go down, so they're going to be 2 soldiers down for this fight. They do get the gun, but they haven't killed a player. They're playing point, but a great bomb by Fade on Lex, sorry. And Fade follows up, and they will be able to hold this last, and it will go to a golden cap, ladies and gentlemen.
Insane. Absolutely. Once again, absolutely insane. My God, speechless.
My heart is going crazy. That is insane. The pressure to be able to hold last for 3.5 minutes.
It had to be, though. Like, after the game we've had, it had to go to, that last round,
That, it's absolutely fitting. So I think there has been a little config issue, but I'm sure we can sort it out in a little bit. But my God, what a close game this has been. I am so hyped to see the conclusion of this.
Yeah, I mean, definitely very tense in here. Obviously, you can tell the players from, just the sacks and, the lack of going forward and, wanting to overstep, not wanting to do too much. But yeah, Matt especially, so many clutch traps and everything on all those pushes. Down at the end, 23-second death time. It just basically meant they were 5v6 going into that last push already.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, the Sheep Snipe, pretty insane. Down, a lot of nice plays and, some solid forces and everything.
Yeah, at a last, yeah, absolutely. And for them to, wipe their whole team when they were on last as well, to push out and then put them on the back foot for 3 minutes 50 was really good by Soirée. So, but I mean, I just cannot tell who's going to win. There's just no way.
I mean, like most of the seasons, there's nothing in it at all, really. Both teams are pretty much as good as you can be. And so, either one can take it. Just that one mistake, because Soirée was pretty much, just one Uber where they just slightly don't kill the medic. And, then they just got team wipe, and that was the round.
As my analytic partner, what do you think Struck Mines need to do to win this game?
I mean, they don't really need to do anything different. Like, they're still playing just as well. I think they could be a little bit more adventurous. at times. So I feel like a lot of the time in previous season, they've definitely tried to just like, oh, you know, we don't want to risk things, but, you know, you have to do some risk to win. And they definitely haven't really struck the right balance in the past. So if they can do that in this final round, they definitely, you know, have as much chance as possible. Because, like, really, player-wise, they're not any worse at this stage, really.
Yeah,
you know,
no, definitely, yeah. Well, as we've seen, literally every single map has been so unbelievably close. And to go down to the golden cap here is absolutely insane. It looks like we are still having some config issues, and Matt has left his PC, maybe taking a little pee break. Well deserved, to be honest.
Yep, nervous pee,
So,
nothing wrong with that.
I actually, like, the longer I wait, the more anxious I get. Like, this is insane. So, but yeah, going straight down to it.
Yeah, you're not even playing. So yeah, have a bit of a drink of water there, Cookie is. So just preparing for that last one. I mean, I know you asked me, but what do you think? So I know you're definitely a big Sheep fan. He needs to pop off. Is that what they need to do to win it, or just solid team play?
Well, I think that in the past they've done really well, just working around Sheep, like being their team is such an aggressive, like have such an aggressive stance. So, I'm just getting some news in. So it's going to be infinite golden cap, basically, which is absolutely hype. So whoever gets, you know, pushes into the last caps, that last point, they win. They win it all.
Yep.
The most hype LAN I've ever been to, the most hype game I've ever seen. Like, absolutely, like, this is crazy. Like, just make some noise, guys, for this absolutely insane fucking TF2 game. My God.
Yep, still good.
So we're going to quickly throw to our couch, our analyst couch. We're just not ready. The config is still being sorted out, but we got Freaky and Ghost who will give us their input.
Well, what a game do we have on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. This has come down all to the wire. So obviously we're just waiting for the config issues to get quickly sorted. So far for the logs, I'll be honest, there's nothing too crazy. It's just been so even. It's been very even, but also it's like who's doing, like, there's this small mistakes that teams that they're making, and they're just going to capitalize on it. I guess also timing's all down. Just got killed at such an unfortunate timing. And yeah, that just sort of like spoiled the push. They just had to go. It was what, like 10 seconds left?
Yeah, at least 10 seconds left. I'm going to reiterate what Chimes said. I'm going to glaze Chimes for a second here. But he did say, obviously, with like picking off such as a flank pick, such as, you know, Feign, they can actually push, you know, whether or not if they pick off this certain player, they actually know which player plays what role, so they can actually just aggress and attack that option.
Yeah. I mean, look, with that game as well, some really cool highlights. I mean, look, Sheep as well, getting some really nice shots on the sniper as well. And also really good job by Lau and both Doge as well, milking these Ubers to the last minute. Lau as well, that 7 HP, or 7 HP, and then but he got to 1, I think, and just forced. But still really, really good job by him.
On their choke, yeah, that was incredible. Obviously, we do presume the call was to like hold it, but you know, 7 HP, 5 HP, and you have Ubin, the scouts pistoling you from second onto near mid-rock kind of style.
I mean, even with like for now 1-1, obviously, it's actually really even all around. Like everyone is pretty much, it's like a
there's no like
standouts.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, we'll chuck it to our casters.
Yeah.
The game is about to start.
We are on to the golden cap, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Who will win LAN Downunder 2024 soiree or struck mines? Let's go. Going straight onto the mid. Enrith spamming across the map. Ooh, getting a decent sticky onto that soldier, but not able to pick up any sort of kill. They will have to just, you know, they're just spamming a little bit. Feign trying to get some rockets onto that med to open something up. The soldier will be bombing, but it is going to be a fade to the right, along with Down as well, just fading onto the crate.
Oh, Cookie just dies though.
Cookie dies, and so does Silvo.
So
both their scouts are dead. Their med's going to have a hard time running without any scout speed. We'll have to see what they're going to do. Down, so smart to bomb there. He doesn't see him, but only just picks up the soldier and Feign as well.
So they'll be able to hold that, but yeah, Cookie just slight mistake. Probably the first time we've seen him die first in mid. And Struck Mines getting the start they would have liked. Unfortunately, not quite on Lau. And it looks like they do want to peek a little bit at least while these soldiers are dead, but considering how the game's been going,
oh my, Lau was on 50
don't want to risk that at all, especially with Matt destroying them in chokes, you know, getting those trap kills, getting those pies.
Salty sniper!
Got the sniper. Lex, I'm not sure this is the call with how good Sheep's been. I know Lex has hit some nice shots, but Sheep
Just
has
let him
been
cook.
popping off. Let him cook.
Let him cook. We'll have to see. I assume they're going to take Sewer here with the sniper. It's just such a good angle that why not? And yeah, it does look like they're going to do that. Thane in choke, just trying to suss things out, have a look yet. So he's going to bomb through choke, just to have a look where people might be, where the medic's sitting. I can just only assume. Oh, but Matt goes down to a really good trap by Enrith.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they spotted the sniper yet, though, so they might try and push into mid here, do a bit of a cheeky trade and not see the sniper. They must have seen him now. They do get a trade up, but it's not great. They haven't actually put any pressure on down, and onto Doge. And he's just gone, but actually they do get it in the end. And the scout is just wasting the whole Uber. So in the end, Cookie does clutch it a bit, but they've lost a few. Thankfully, Connor trades.
Cookie and Connor down on the side of Soirée. They should be able to hold the mid here and maybe even pressure a little bit into second. We'll have to see down hiding in sewer. They have to be so careful. Oh my god, they don't know when he's going to bomb. Oh no, this could be disastrous. Rocket will kill Doge.
Oh, what a play by down.
Matt will pick up down. They will lose that obvious Uber ad now, but have to be so careful. But thankfully, they're not in shambles yet.
Yeah, I mean, surely they try and walk this in before Doge is up. Looks like they are starting to go a little bit. But yeah, you don't want to make the same mistake again, because they have a few over the time. Lau's 95% and dies to an amazing Lex Bong or that sort of thing, Lex and Thane. But yeah, they kind of do just give it up. Very, very safe play here. I'm not sure that's the right call with the mid. You don't want to crumble, but put some resistance
They
up.
have to slow it down. I mean, they have full ad. They're only 30%. Yeah. They'll have to be so careful here. They do have the gun on last. Andrew's already there, so hopefully they're not going to lose anyone here, thankfully. So they should be able to do like some kind of last hold. Doge on 60% will not get the Uber until maybe not at all, to be honest. So we'll have to see. It could come down to this. Enrith is in. They use it. They get the gun. They haven't got any kills yet. Cookie playing the point. A good flash from Lau. They have to be so careful. Oh, but Enrith kills Lex. They have to be careful. Oh my god, the Matt shoots the point. Connor Cookie go down as well. It's just Sheep. He's shooting. Oh my god, they're forced to leave. They've held it, yeah. Oh, but Silvo's in. He's 30 health. Matt, Silvo, they're still pressuring. The spawns are coming soon. And I think they're going to have to leave. No, they're deciding to pressure. Silvo killing Matt, but he will die. Sheep going straight in, killing both of them. They hold the point. The Uber does come out, but they did hold.
Yeah, insane. Soirée would be really happy with that in the end. I know they kind of beefed again, but they get the force, and that's all. But Doge actually took a lot of damage there from the spam, and they're holding this out till they get the spawners. So really nice play by Soirée there, and after the epic hold by Struck Mines. So
again, they're on the back foot though.
On a
they
nice
have the
edge.
disad.
Once again, on a nice edge.
We'll
just no chance of getting Uber. They just have to hold it out, and Soirée surely tries something different here. Because, yeah, these holds have just been perfect almost from Struck Mines.
They are pushing in. They're getting the cap. And they have plenty of Uber ad, about 40%. They just got the sentry down.
That's bad.
They'll have to see. It's going to be, their Uber comes in. They do get the gun, but again, they haven't killed anyone. Coming up in the heavy, hopefully we'll get the crit hills. Trapping the spawn, they are all on the point. Can they get anyone? Lex with a good bomb on, but they lose Fane. Down goes down as well. It's down to the way again.
They got it, they held it.
They're holding it again. Struck Mines, hold on for the second time. Lau going down to Sheep as well.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
How they've done it again.
Oh my goodness.
Insane.
And Doge lives. They're going to have this Uber ad 100%. They do deny two of the players, the one being Lau, so they won't have heals on mid. They should just be able to get it.
Yeah, I mean, unless Doge gets dropped here, then, it's just a full ad, pretty much for last, you would think. I don't see how Lau builds enough. They do have the sniper in the spawn, though, trying to slow them down here on Silvo.
Have to be so careful. If Doge dies here, it could be absolutely detrimental, but we'll have to see. Fane creating space, as he always does. Down goes down. It's going to force them to leave, I believe. In the forward spawn, Silvo will swap. Oh my goodness, one down. They still have the ad, about 50. They could take this to last if they're really quick, but maybe not.
Yeah, I definitely think they'll try. It has been detrimental a little bit. They've gone a bit too, thought they had ad, and they're so worried about that sniper. Are they not pushing? No, I think they're so worried about that sniper and forward. Do they not realize Lau got back spawned? But yeah, playing it incredibly safe when you can't really blame them here.
Absolutely no, but they're in. They realize that they can take the space. Enrith is able to pick up Fane, but I think they will trade with down here. But they're going to go for the trade. Andrew, will he be able to pick him up? Connor's on 58 HP. He doesn't, and he will get the arrow. It's even plays right now. Matt by himself getting bombed. He might live. He dies. No.
Connor.
Will Silver. Oh, and Andrew goes down as well. The Ubers have been used as well, so they have to be so careful. Lex also going down. If they can get Doge out, it's good, and I think they will, but they're on second again.
Yeah, just so hesitant there. You know, I know obviously nerves and everything, but yeah, they had so much ad. They should have been able to get second for 3, let alone having to, you know, trade going into it. And looks like Soirée are going to do the same thing, just try and take that point for free. They don't have much ad here though, so I'm not sure if they're going to be using to last, but we're in a pretty similar situation as we were before. A little bit of ad here, but the holds have been insane, but how long can they do it
Well, they're walking in early, it looks like. The bomb coming through, they do pick up down, but Lex will go down for it. Oh no, Matt goes down as well, but Silvo will get traded with Doge. But they have lots of ad now though, about 30%.
Yeah, they stopped them building. Actual genius play there, just pushing in, making Doge look and everything, and so they have so much ad here. They do have to get on the point pretty quickly there.
Fane will die. They haven't used the Uber yet, but Doge is on 90%. They're going so slowly.
But
Doge
they have
the Uber
spawners as well.
They have to be so careful. Cookie on to the point. They will try and block it. The Uber has come out. They have to be so careful. They will pick up Lex. But the Uber comes out. They are able to block the point. Oh my goodness! And Lau will die. Kill. Sheep shooting up on shooting the soldier as well.
They've got there on the point. They
have to go on the point. They have to go on the mat. He's able to kill two people. They can't. No. Soirée take it. They get off the point, and Soirée take it right in the end. 10 minutes into Golden Cap, and that is the end.
Unbelievable.
History repeats. Soirée winning over Struck Minds, the underdogs. Well done to both teams. An absolute crazy performance today. Unfucking real.
Yeah, you can see how much it means to them. They pretend to be, you know, cool over there, but yeah, it means so much to them. Cookie especially absolutely popping off.
Yeah, I mean, literally just a few weeks ago, I heard them talking about how they you know, not enjoying the game as much, and this has just absolutely reinvigorated them. Cookie's like, hands on his head, has no idea what's just happened. Like, this is amazing. What a fucking match. And you know what? Shout out Struck Minds as well. The underdogs losing the map they expected to win, coming straight back. Every single fucking map so close. Round of applause to both the teams. We are now going to go to Snazzy, who will talk to both teams. And just a nice, wholesome moment. You can tell how much it means to both teams here.
Yeah, incredible game.
G'day, everyone. So, here we have it. The best team here, apparently. I mean, I might not have believed it for the last, you know, what was that, like 6 hours of the last game there? Like, how far over have we gone? I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, here we go. So, could all of the members of Soirée please come forward? Feel free to lift your trophy and make some fucking noise! Very, very well done, boys. Now, who's the captain? So I have to give the microphone to you. Go on, mate. Go on. How you feeling?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
On?
Beautiful.
My heart is pumping. It's been pumping for the last 2 maps, I think. That was an amazing game. Thank you guys for playing. It was the best TF2 I think ever played. This stage has been amazing too.
Oh, it's been fantastic.
So good.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the production as well. You like organising this. Mitch Cliff, CappingTV. It's been great. Anything else you want me to?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you've covered everything, mate.
Yeah. Good games. I don't know. That was just fucking fun. Like,
you see this? They're gobsmacked. That's what, like 87 hours of Team Fortress or so it feels like. Look at this. Just falling apart. So which map was the best one out of all those?
It's got to be Process, yeah.
It's got to be the Golden Cap?
That
seems reasonable to me, I'll tell you. Far out. I mean, to be honest, when I heard Infinite Golden Cap, I thought I was going to be here for at least another 6 hours, which I was not looking forward to. But well done, fellas. Again, make some noise, everyone. And I have for you all a little special treat, a gold medal for each and every one of you. There you go. Although, I have to admit, Lockie's going to miss out. There's only 6, mate. So one of you is going to have to give it up to your coach. But there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your LAN Downunder 2024 champions. Soirée managing to retain the title for like the, what, 4th year in a row, you freaks. Get a grip. That's it. Very well done, gentlemen. All right, take your walk of pride or whatever. I don't know. Yay! All right, and I better do a quick interview with the losers. Who should I talk to? You? I'll get you all over here because I've got medals for you too. You don't go home empty-handed. So how was that? That was some grueling TF2.
Yeah, look, it was quite intense, obviously, as you guys saw.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're all going to go cry ourselves to sleep in the bathtub after this. But yeah, it was a great event. So shout out to both teams and CappingTV for organising the whole thing. You guys have done incredible work this year, and you don't get enough shout outs for that. So congratulations. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well, yeah, so I'll have to keep you away from the trophy because I don't know if you can be trusted to come that close and fall back at the end. But the same as before, we have medals for every single one. One for you, my friend. One for you. Thank you, mate. You'll see it says 2nd place on it. So you're going to have to do better than that next year, eh? We'll see you again next year. But yes, give it up for our runners-up. Honestly. Tell me that any of you have ever seen better TF2 than there was played tonight. It's kind of like gross. Like, how are we supposed to do better than that next time? This is just ridiculous. But yes, we're going to throw it down to our analysts for a little bit of a closeout. And thank you very much, everyone.
Well.
Hell yeah, fellas.
Well. What a game. First of all, congratulations to Soirée for our LAN Downunder 2024 champions, and obviously commiserations to the side of Struck Minds here. Overall, I think a really tight series for the whole day, and we definitely had every map was close.
Oh, 100%.
Every map was close. And, like, for example, do you want to quickly just run through, like, just quickly go through the final score lines if you want to sum up the day?
Obviously, Struck Minds playing Product, but they lost to Soirée 2-3. Then second map, they played Granary. Obviously, Struck Minds still lost Soirée to Soirée from 2-3. So Soirée was 2-up, 2-0 currently. And then all of a sudden, Gullywash was the turning point where Struck Minds beat them 2-1. And then obviously the reverse comeback here, Struck Minds winning on Snakewater 1-0. Very close match. Teamwork was perfection on that match.
Yeah.
And then here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on Process, what we just watched. And the golden cap, obviously, for Process. Obviously, as you saw, the champions 5th, holding the title, retaining the title.
Defending champions.
Yeah, defending 5 times, winning them all. Soirée.
But, I mean, look, overall, a really, really good series and one of the best we've seen in TF2 for LAN.
Yep.
Congratulations again to Soirée as our champions of LAN Downunder 2024, and obviously commiserations to Struck Minds. But overall, that golden cap was really close. Lots of close, lots of close rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, golden cap, you have to play it safe, and obviously being infinite golden cap, you just keep going.
The constant pressure, even on mid-fights, if your med dies, you're straight to last. You run the risk of everything. Like, you lose everything in a second.
Yeah.
You had to play, look, shout out to Ascension, but you kind of had to play Ascension a little bit here. Yeah, it was incredible, but both teams played well. Like, it was a coin flip. You could not... Like, it was just up in the air every single time. Like, all of a sudden, Doge would have full ad, and then Connor would bomb. Yeah. Or then, Matt would bomb the medic and kill Lau. Yeah. Like, it was just back and forth.
Otherwise, with this game, I'm not sure if there's anything else to say or anything. We do have a few guests joining us on the cast. We do have Snazzy joining us, and also we do have one of our, I guess, staff as well, Froggy or Jake. You guys want to say hello? Or do you have anything you want to say about the game that we just witnessed as well?
Howdy. Oh, the game was kind of mind-blowing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm, like, physically exhausted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't even playing.
Yeah.
But I've come on here because...
Crazy.
Bring everyone in. Come on. Where is everyone? Get in.
Get in.
Come on, Food. Come on, Mitch. Get all of you over
we got
here.
more people coming in.
Come on, everyone who helped.
CappingTV. Oh.
Our boss can't come.
He's going to close the show.
Mitch wants to know who's going to close the
Yeah.
show. But
We'll say some words.
Yeah.
we just want to say thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you for everyone who
We can't see you.
Oh, come on, Mitch.
talking
Flick
to
it
the
around.
Lord. What are we seeing?
Flick it
Mitch,
around.
come
Mitch.
on.
What are you doing?
Ah, look at
there we
us.
go. Yeah, there we
Look at us.
go. You see this? This is I don't know. This is one of the weirdest groups of people who I've ever managed to successfully pull anything off with in my life. Yeah. And I love all of you, and you're doing a great job.
We have one of the best teams here, I feel, as well. One of the best teams.
Oh, look, there's another one just wandering up. There he is.
Yeah.
Tech support.
Yo,
So,
chill.
I think probably I speak for all of us when I say thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in, and thank you to everyone who came in person. You've made it a fantastic event. It's been unreal. This is probably, I would say, the best one, yeah?
Oh,
Definitely,
100%.
100%.
Yeah. See that?
100%.
See that round agreement? It's ridiculous. So, especially to Mitchell, because without him, none of this would fucking happen.
Let's give it up.
None of it would happen. So, yeah, let's go.
Come on, Mitch. Come
Mitch
on.
is coming.
Come on, Mitch.
Come on, Mitch.
Oh, man.
Up the front.
Come here.
Up the front.
Come here.
There he is.
You want the headset?
No, I don't want the headset.
He's hiding.
He's
There
hiding.
he is. The man of the hour.
There you
he
go.
is.
So yes, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in. You've done a fantastic job. Big shout out to the teams, especially those finalists. I honestly, I'd be interested how many hours that actually was.
It was a long, 4 or 5
really
hours.
long
It was a
tier
long
two
game. Long day.
Adrenaline for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yes, we're looking forward to seeing you all next year and potentially halfway through, maybe.
I will. You want the headset?
We're up in the air. But yes, we're going to throw it back. Thank you very much for tuning in, and keep up the great work, everyone. Big shout out to everyone who played. This was fucking awesome.
Stay safe. Good
Thank
night.
you, everyone.
We'll catch you guys
Stay
next
hydrated.
time. Yes,
All
that's
right?
important.
You bastards. Bloody hell.
Oh.
Here we go! Shooting onto Silver. Silver will collect, but Chico able to pick him up. Will he do any more damage? 60 on it. He will kill Lau. And Cookie jumping around. Will get pissed off in there. There's nothing he can do. Really well done by Sheep.
They still have some time here, though. The soldiers are on the point, but Sheep is still absolutely crushing it. Somehow
He got another kill. He's going to get one. Someone check this guy's PC. Oh my god!
Side this time. They're both taking off their respective.
How did you go Pyro again? Let's see if he can clutch up. Oh, a nice reflect, and he will be able to kill. Great reflect, and he's going to kill Cookie as well. But will they be able to get Enrif off the point? He's burning. Can he kill him? He A-plus him off the point. Oh my god, Hungry.
What a play. That's why he does the pyro.
Smells someone on second.
Oh, that's Taki!
Like, they can't do anything. They had to use a little bit too early in that lobby area, and that gun just absolutely ruined it. But, what the fuck? You want to hold on to the point instead. And it's to do by yourself.
Oh, Homer!
Yes. You know, when someone pulls out the bottom one, that whole fucking thing.
Oh, but a massive shot from Connor on the doors! What was that?
Tapping that second point, there is down up in that cheese area. He's backing out now, though. He does get caught a little bit.
Oh my god!
It's hot. Andrew, he's got the... Oh my goodness! What was that from Andrew? The Sentry's picked up so many kills. He's got the crits and is just annihilating everybody.
He's going
on everybody.
Oh my god!
That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in the history of Team Fortress 2.
Ban that weapon right now.
Oh, the spoon!